No, don't say the other number. That's not the real number. I have to chastise Eric briefly, chat. I apologize. Now, where were we? Yes. It is Defenders of the Realm. This is the second of 2 sponsored streams with our friends, euphemistically, but also IRL, from Greater Than Games, who we have known. I mean, I said 15 years, but is that close?
That is basically true.
It's only 14.
Okay.
You exaggerate.
Understood.
It's kind of like 1.8.
Yeah.
It's
Stolen power.
1.6
Yeah, that's
for
right,
2
right.
years.
Do we pluralize it?
Yes, exactly.
Is it 1.5 year or 1.5 years?
But the trick is you have to round. Are you going to mathematically round down to 10 years or round up because we're into our second decade of
Yes,
friendship?
exactly. It's like get the plus.
Yeah,
get
right,
the plus.
get the plus.
But anyway,
New Friendship Plus?
I'm Jerry. If you've been on this channel, you know me already. You know the notorious EJB. But we are of course joined by Paul and Chris and Matt from the Greater Than Games cult.
Yeah.
But so we had done a stream of this a million years ago. I mean,
Or last year.
It was 13 months
1 year ago.
really?
Yeah, it was right before Gen Con.
Oh,
last
okay.
year.
And in my mind,
Less than a year ago.
I mean, in my mind, we were basically playing something that was, like in the chute, like ready to launch.
But you've been there before, where the last you do the work, and then the last 5 to 10% of work is as much as the
Yes.
first 90 to 95% of work.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So where the game we played last year was a perfectly fun game, and
I
it
thought
worked,
so.
and it had all the things going on. We love to see it. This game is far more polished. It's the same game. You
Yeah.
have played this game. We need to explain very little of the rules to you.
Good.
As we begin diving in, you will recognize things. But you might have occasional questions. There might be occasional things that pop up that you're like, I'm not sure about this or that. And we'll get to
Right.
those as they happen. But it's just we've rounded off the corners and we've added some crenellations.
Oh, this is an incredible word choice. Now, but I don't think that you had this sensual.
No, we
did
did
not.
not.
No,
No,
we had
an
pieces
ugly
of
boy.
paper that we had taped
Yes,
together.
exactly.
Yeah,
It was lo-fi.
Yeah,
It was
right.
sort of garage.
Yeah, and you want that sort of feeling.
We had the hard-edged map
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
last
Oh,
time.
we
And
did.
And you don't,
did.
and you don't want a hard edge map.
The
I revisited the stream.
Yeah.
Now this map,
Yeah.
painted by
Yes.
Nolan Nasser of Compile fame.
Oh, I was just going to say. So,
Have
you heard of that game?
He has every angle covered.
Yeah, right.
This is just an individual you can trust to make looky things.
That is
It's mostly
definitely
top down.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
right. It's like a third.
Yeah, it's isometric.
Yeah,
No, but I mean, obviously, just to ensconce myself fully in the Compile
yeah.
fandom,
We appreciate it.
I got to represent, obviously. Now, so how do we gain entree into
Well,
this?
first we have to decide
experience?
who we are going to be, because we are playing as the defenders
Indeed.
of the realm.
Yeah, of the nominal realm.
And we've discussed the realm.
Yeah.
And we need not worry ourselves with prepositions.
No.
So let's look at defenders.
Yes.
These are the 6 defenders that we are going to choose from in a raid here in gray plastic. But we
Yeah.
have cooler panels for each of them that show the character and
fancy.
tells a bit about the character on the back.
Lore.
Yes, lore. Do you like such things?
I like it.
Interesting.
I do
interesting. So to pick from, and you two will be picking first. So whichever one you want, feel free to shout out, and you can knife fight each other if you want the same one.
Is there a bashy one? Like,
I'm sure. Let's start with one. If I put them here, Josh, is that desirable for you? Fantastic. So I can just balance them. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove. Yep.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you for your
that.
assistance. So this is Farah. Farah is a half-giant barbarian. She is the largest.
And look at the fig. I mean, there's a whole lot of.
It's a hedge
I was just
taller
gonna
than.
say,
You can put it right on there. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
And these are the final
Separate-
sculpts.
Yeah. well.
With
So Farah, her whole thing is she's good at bashing, as you mentioned. She's good at fighting.
Wiping zones of enemies.
Absolutely, and she can just trudge her way across the map. She's not fast, but she can take damage to move more, and taking damage is great for her because as she takes more damage, as her health goes down, her fury goes up.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay, so we like this mechanic.
Farah is an option available to you. We also have Kroll. Kroll is a dwarf mage. He has
Do a little self-insert there.
yeah.
I didn't.
Yes,
I didn't.
Someone else named this character
Yeah.
Kroll, and he went, I mean, okay.
I'm not going to argue about it.
Right.
No.
He has the knowledge of scrolls, and he can all of the cards you remember.
that's
You use the
definitely
cards,
not.
and
That's
they
six
go away.
scrolls.
He's got a bunch of them. So the trick is when
Yeah,
he
no
has
knowledge of
his when
scrolls.
you play your cards and
Yeah.
you use them up, instead of them being gone, they then slot into these scroll things and have secondary usage. So you play your card for the effect, and then you use your scrolls for secondary effects.
Love it.
So it's
He's one of 2 mages.
Yeah, yep, that's
I
correct.
can see he's got that sacred rod.
We have Samuel, the
call me in
ranger.
college.
He's got archery abilities and sneaking through green zone abilities.
Oh, right. I think I remember something like that. And so he's going to have adjacency for attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
A
He
lot
can
of
attack
stuff,
at
yeah.
range.
Powerful.
Yep, very useful to stay out of fights. We've got. I'm going to show you one more that you probably saw because I believe you saw these 3 and this one last year, and then these 2
believe so.
you have not seen
Fresh.
at all. Vitalia is the last of the 4. She is a rogue sort of character. She is an elf rogue, and she can blend into the shadows to avoid damage and to move around, and she can also use these sneak attack dice to greatly increase the amount of damage she deals when the time is right.
And she just has a grip of them that she can utilize.
So the trick
builds
is whenever
up.
you attack,
Yes.
you gain a sneak attack die.
Perfect.
And then whenever you attack, you can spend any number of sneak attack dice you have. So you can be like, I'm going to do an attack,
you
gain a sneak
pile
attack die,
them up.
but I'm not going to. I'm not
Your
going to
little mini game.
Every
advantage.
stab makes your knife bigger.
I
you know,
love it.
Like the real
Just
like,
I was just
like a
gonna
real
say,
variant to it.
it sounds like we got some knife experts on the design team. So
Yep. We will finish. Paul mentioned earlier there were 2 mages. This
Yes.
is the other mage, Pernicia, a halfling portalmancer. She, even in her mini here, is stepping through a portal.
Yeah.
She is. She goes where she wants, whenever she wants, via portals, and she can also move other people around. She has control of the very fabric of space.
I'm loving it.
And then finally, we have a simple mercenary, Cade the Goblin Sellsword. He is here to fight and make money doing so. So those are the 6 characters available to us here for this game of Defenders of the Realm. Does anybody want any additional recap on anything, or do people have choices they've made?
I kind of like the archer.
Archer, you want
absolutely.
to be a Samuel? You're going to fight him?
No. I not only. I mean, I support it. I think we
Yeah.
actually really want one of these.
I enjoy that you were like, you have a big basher, and then you take subtlety instead.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right?
I think I gotta try Vitalia.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice.
I want to mess around
hope
with
you're
this.
into
too.
stabbing.
And
I
a
want to
stab.
collect dice.
All right, Matt. What brings you joy in life?
I should play myself, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You know yourself best.
Yeah. Hey, same joke.
Yeah, I mean, it's between the 2, betwixt the 2.
Between one of these 2?
I'll play Kroll.
Okay.
I'll play Kroll.
All right, you're going to show off your scroll skills.
The Kroll
Excellent.
scrolls.
And I assume you want permission?
Yes, I definitely want permission.
Dearly loves. It's not his favorite.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Because she's a manipulator, basically.
Right.
She's here to break the movement and spatial
Exactly.
rules.
So with me in the game, with Pernicia in the game,
Yeah.
Oh, this is
I'm
Paul's
just
spiel.
the lift app is the Pernicia app. So at any point, if you desire to be anywhere on the map, let me know, and I will arrange
And
for
it's
that
not,
to be.
it's not
true.
difficult for you to
no,
do.
No.
Oh, no. So it will cost something. He is prepared to pay that cost.
Oh, he's
Correct.
just ready.
Absolutely. So that is my role in this game: is making sure that you are where you want to be.
We have
Gotcha.
We have a tiny amount of bookkeeping left to do. The various boards and systems in this game, the last time we played it, were all on one thing.
Yeah.
And it was very cumbersome because one person, whoever was sitting in the bad position, had to do everything. And so those have been broken out into smaller responsibilities.
Tasks.
Yeah.
And you have a task.
So I
tell me
here
more.
have the darkness board. Matt here is going to be running the boss information. Eric has the curses in front of him, and you have the frost
I've got
in front of
the
you.
frost. I think I remember these.
And so these little caltrops here, don't step on them.
Yeah.
They go into the map at different times, and this board tells you everything. This is a board. I know it looks like a card.
Yeah.
But anything that is this is a rules information that tells you where and what things go. Like this is a board. These are boards. That's a board. And so that you were in charge.
We're
of
all
these.
boards here.
Yeah, and there will be various times in which
for a
frost will be
lot of
added to the map,
clues.
and various whenever Sapphire is doing things, frost will come up, and you are the Frost Master.
Exactly. I'm ready. And I'm
Whereas
ready.
you are the
To,
Curse Master.
I'm ready to place frost at a moment's notice.
Excellent. Hopefully, you will also help heroes do the right things to get rid of frost.
Yes,
That's more
exactly.
important than placing them for our
Yeah.
winning purposes.
We have to get rid of them because each frost Subtracts 1 die.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's not great.
Real quick, before we continue setup, I want to
please.
finish the hero setup.
sure. Absolutely.
So I'm going to hand out your cards. I've given you both player reference cards. Do you guys want player reference cards?
I'm good.
I'm good.
You know how?
Real cool guys.
names on the box.
Yeah, and the player reference cards, there is a front and back side with icons that are useful on the
Indeed.
back and information on the front. We have one for each of you. But then also, some of these, like the Cade deck, is pretty close to done. It's not quite there, but it's pretty close to done. And
Oh,
so
wow, custom art.
all of the arts, they're mostly they're in the final stages. Whereas Vitalia's not quite as far along. So Vitalia's deck, you'll see we've put
Some sketchies.
the sketch art there, so you can see what sort of things are going on in these cards.
Love it.
But so yeah, this is your Vitalia deck.
Give it a little chef.
So
But yes, please.
if our fans are wondering,
Yes.
this game, well, a lot of these characters existed last year. Why not art? Well, the answer is that we've made just so many more characters.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Oh,
so
yeah.
having initial art for characters is more important than having all of the little arts for characters.
final art for characters.
And
Guaranteed.
so
We're getting to the
We're
final
getting there.
stage finally now. Would you like some cards that say things like lucrative summons and stepping stone, warp and weave, that sort of thing, Paul?
yeah, sounds good.
Does that sound like your jam?
That all sounds very good.
Leyline convergence.
I love what I'm hearing.
All right.
Yeah, these 6 characters are the core game characters, and then we've made an additional 8
Oh,
that are
8?
available for stretch goals.
Oh my
Is that true?
no,
10?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you just couldn't. You couldn't stop. It's like
Yeah.
the protocols. You just couldn't
No,
stop.
no, it gets even
Well,
better.
and there are characters that got cut that didn't make the cut.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
There's characters that won't be in this wave of
Absolutely
the game.
not.
It's not
And if it
so much
does
that they
well-
got cut, so much as they got
Yeah,
bumped.
Yeah, I said as much when I was trying to promote the stream on the site. It said part of it is that when you guys want to drop something, like you want to drop a hobby,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
like you want it to have like a narrative arc.
Yeah, we make lifestyle games.
Yeah, but basically, you want it to go places, but you want to know where that place is.
Yeah, we do
ahead
that.
of time.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing is like this has burned us before, but we can't stop doing it.
No, stretch ghouls. Stretch ghouls can tear
stretch
products
ghouls.
apart.
Yeah.
But also
Stretchy ghouls.
But also the idea of like we'll make a game, whereas the idea is okay, we want to be making this game for years to come. So let's plan out all this material, and then a game comes out and does just okay, and we're like, okay, that's fine. We'll move on to other games. But what about all this other work we did?
Yeah, well,
it's like
yeah.
too bad.
There's
Great
no
RPG.
wasted work. I mean, the truth is that
Yeah.
those ideas.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're going to manifest somewhere.
Now, on your hero panel, on
Yes.
your hero board itself, your deck, after you've shuffled that up, is going to go here in that purple outlined spot there.
I love it.
Because when it's revealed, when that
Something happens.
something happens.
But there is some
But
setup
there is
instruction
setup
there,
at the
yeah.
very bottom of it. So unfortunately, before you place that, we'll do the setup. Additionally, on your board, things to know is you've got your stats in your upper left corner. You've got your health in your right side. You've got your little health tracker. put it
Indeed,
at the top.
I laid it right there.
Fantastic. And whenever you discard cards, they go to your discard on this side of your board, and indicated
Yes.
by this sort of thing here. And whenever you heap cards, they go to your heap on the right side of your boards, which is indicated by that thing there.
Gotcha.
So
Anyway.
the starting locations, yeah.
Angel Tier Falls.
Yeah.
Monarch City.
Let's see.
Where is the oak forest?
And then also you probably gain a coin.
Yes, I gain one coin.
Another thing that's changed since last year is, notice, I think this has changed since last year. I think we did the north, south, east, west
We did.
after last
Yeah.
year. So every land has a
Oh,
unique
so
number.
handy. I saw
Yeah,
that in
yeah.
there, right?
But
so
now, so essentially, this is north. You see the end there.
Yeah.
That's south, east, and west. And so instead of them each having a unique number, this is W2.
yes.
Whereas like this is.
This you fill out.
So you can tell
This
roughly
is
what
into.
quadrant.
Yeah.
And so the fact that I'm looking for N4 means I don't have to look at the whole board. I go for N4. It's right here. I start in Orc Valley.
And the
which is-
quadrants are split up by the ley lines.
Oh, the needs more meat token.
Have you been to a Brazilian steakhouse?
yes, of course.
So at a Brazilian steakhouse, you have the little token that says,
Yeah, there's a red light, green light.
give me more meat. No, please stop
Yeah.
giving me meat. This is the equivalent. This token says, hey, I'm ready for adventures. We're doing adventures. And it's
Oh.
like, I need a rest. I'm done for the round.
Let's
done.
go camp.
Yeah.
So you can look and see the status of everyone.
Oh, that's right, because this isn't necessarily about like automated sequential turns.
Correct. There's
Right?
no-
No,
it's
we're
all
just
simultaneous.
we're just playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are playing.
Okay, I'm getting my 2 coins to start. I've got my hero ready indicator, and I'm going to set it
Daddy
to
coins.
the. We're missing an icon in here.
Oh.
Set it to the blank side.
Ow!
It says gather a hero ready indicator and set it to the ink side. The
that's weird.
spreadsheet
It's
didn't
in my-
output an icon.
It should be the adventure side.
It is the
I've
adventure
got the
side.
adventure side on mine.
Yeah, it just.
Oh, it just didn't do it for
it's
this
just
one.
a typo.
Not for Cade.
Okay,
That's fine.
Poor young
dig it.
kid.
Typo
Gather
in
the
the
Cade
spreadsheet.
deck, shuffle it, and place it face down on this space. Okay, all right. Now you may begin.
Some villain setups.
Yes.
Okay, so Sapphire, who I've already set to the
Sapphire is
appropriate.
this big blue dragon
Yes.
here.
So one of the things that we talked about the last time, we'll talk about again, is
Great fig.
I know, it's so
in
cool.
our
it's like 2 feet tall.
Oh yeah. We're trying to make a big
Gen
one.
Con was cool.
We want the game to be modular. So
Yes,
one
exactly.
of the modular things is selecting a blue minion type. You'll always fight 20 blue minions.
Yep.
In this game, we've already decided for you, but in the stretch goals for the game,
Yeah.
Other minion
there's
types.
other minions.
Exactly.
There's other.
And we
other-
fantasized about this last time we played, actually.
And now
exist.
they all exist, which is why
yeah.
the last year has been play a lot of this game and make a lot of this game.
Yeah.
So we've gathered Sapphire and 3 blue minions and add them to Blizzard Mountain.
There they are.
Sapphire's people,
Sapphire also
These
has
are kobold cultists.
the squad.
Kobold cultists.
Sapphire's also contributed 5 cards, as all the bosses have, to the
The darkness deck here.
Oh, the darkness
the,
deck is
enemy-
drawn from
the
each
enemy
of them.
deck.
Okay.
The enemy
enemy
deck,
deck,
that's right.
yes.
And this enemy deck has board rather has its own setup here. We're going to set the darkness factor to 5 plus 5 per player.
Yes.
So since there's 5 per player, we're setting it to 30 to start.
Exactly, right.
Brutal. Right. And then we shuffle the enemy deck. Which
3
I'll do while you can take.
is in the right location.
Yep.
3 green boys there. 3 of the greenest boys. And 5 gold coins. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Not a big deal.
Gree gets coins.
Coins?
He's a goblin. He steals
Was there any more
coins.
setup on the frost board? I don't think so.
No, the frost gets placed presumably via some darkness deck aspect, but the mostly it just wants us to know that we can gain this and we can gain darkness, test this, and we can remove
You
frost.
can
from
test
it.
might to remove frost from your location, and also whenever you're attacking in a location with frost.
Exactly, but it doesn't say to place any at the beginning.
Right.
Wonderful.
And then starts to set up.
May I have 3 10 minions?
Yep.
Skeleton boys who go here.
Oh, that's right. I remember. There's tons of those guys.
Yeah, they're fun.
Doesn't have anything
for the whole
else.
family.
And then Azaz is also going to get 1 minion. The reason for this is Azaz also sets up the curse board. So the curse board, I've chosen the curse card for you. You're going to put that just in that blank space there. So this is randomized. There are 5 different curses in the game.
Oh, okay.
And all of the backs of the cards are the same.
Right.
And then once the curse is active, then you have a bad ill effect for the rest of the game. So we don't want to do
I
that.
mean, that's on brand for curses.
And then you're going to add 6 curses to that card, and you'll have some extra in a pool.
Are these the curses?
Those are the curses.
In the chat, we have your brother Matthew,
Yeah.
and your brother Daryl chatting.
Oh, wonderful.
He's your
They're
brother.
literally in the same room right now,
Yeah, right.
chatting at each other.
I suspect.
My desk is betwixt their desks. And the last phase of setup for this is to take 5 of those and add them to this location from that pool
so many
specifically.
curses.
Yeah, that's
so
bad.
many.
We're very
That's,
cursed.
if only we had a ranger who was very good at getting rid of curses.
I don't think I'm good at getting rid of curses.
Are you sure that your middle ability isn't good at getting rid of curses?
Nope.
Okay, well,
That's fair.
we're in trouble.
Somebody
just
else will do it.
minions.
So there's a way to remove every scourge. So scourges are ground effects,
Yeah.
curses, and frosts in this particular game.
We've talked about the way to remove frosts. EJB, how do we get rid of curses?
I have to spend a coin.
So that's how you get rid of it.
How does anybody get rid of curses?
So on the curse
Oh,
board,
on
it'll
the curse
say
board.
hero ability.
Hero ability. Gain
Darkness?
Yeah, one darkness.
So whenever you gain a darkness, like this gains a darkness, that gains a darkness, that's one of these cards. They're scattered around the table in various piles. These are darkness cards that when you get them, they go into your heap. This will be a problem for later.
Yeah,
you'll
it's
see.
not a now problem.
Yeah.
It's not a now problem.
They're like student loans.
You test
You
your
love
knowledge.
gaining darkness. You do it all the time.
Yeah. You test your knowledge. Is that knowledge or wisdom?
arcane, but yes.
Arcane? Arcane? Okay. Success. Remove 1 curse from your location.
So tests, anytime something says tests.
You roll that number of
Yeah,
dice.
so the
Roll a number of
RPG type
Yeah.
stats up here.
So
Exactly.
like I'm going to roll an arcane test right now. I have a 4, so I roll 4 dice. Anything that's a 5 and 6 I would be very bad at it.
So 5 up.
5 up.
5 of a success, right? So the book is arcane, the helmet is might,
Yes.
and the torch is skill.
So she's surprisingly adept even at
Oh yeah.
even at might.
Right.
It may not be in the traditional way, but she's resilient.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe that is the end of setup.
This is the hour.
Yeah.
As things come up, we'll explain.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that as they go?
I am cranked. This
So
is rad.
I believe the bad guys are going to do some bad guy things. But this doesn't happen.
Yeah, for setup. So now that we've done all the setup, right?
Yeah.
Is everybody all
I'm douchey, yeah.
sufficed? Great, fantastic. So the only thing we do now is we spend this darkness that we've gained. Every dark phase, we'll spend the darkness. And the only difference between this dark phase and other dark phases, in
Yeah.
the future when we do other dark phases, we'll have these dark effects that we do.
From the monsters.
But this is the setup dark phase.
Yeah.
And dark phase, the things they've done is this. We've seen them. We just did them.
We've seen their works.
So now we just go through this deck. And we do events. When this
Yeah.
red line here, this is the event threshold. Whenever this thing crosses it,
The
we
event horizon.
do an event. But we'll do that in a bit. We'll see what that's like. So we're going to reveal one of these cards,
Yes.
and we're going to do everything on the card, each of these banners. So
Are they bad things?
they're all bad things.
Yeah.
All the banners are bad.
So the first one here, this first banner says -2, so we reduce this darkness
2 cost.
by 2. 2
Yep.
cost. Am I doing this upside down for the chat? I am. I can just look at it.
You can just look at it.
Josh is so good to
No,
me.
he's yeah.
So good to me. Okay, so I pay 2, and this
Yeah.
paying is good. We like the paying. We like this thing going down.
We do?
Yeah, because when this gets to 0, they stop doing things.
Oh, yes.
So this going down is good for us. The things that they do, that they pay, that they've
Not
so
great.
all the
No.
actions we do over the course of the day in
Yeah.
the game will add to the darkness.
Right.
And so that's where they get their resource of how they do things. They hit their setup resource of 30, but then each round when we do stuff, it gives them more resource to do things.
Right.
So there's an argument for like, what if we do very few things? But if we do very few things, we haven't done very many things.
No.
This is a
What
trick.
if we do things, but not too many
Well, and
things?
as I recall, they these things can spiral
Oh,
completely out of
yeah.
control.
So I mean, look at the
recall
board right now.
correctly.
they have to be maintained.
There's some bad guys there. There's some bad guys over there. There's some curses over there. That's pretty bad. But this seems pretty fine, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Enchanted Glade, which is W9, gets 2
Iroquois.
skeletons.
Nice.
Then we do this one here. It says -B. B is the number of active bosses, which of course right now is 4. But as we defeat bosses, B ends up, they get to do this for less and less.
That's when you take their feet from them.
So right now we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've crossed the event horizon, but we do this thing. We
Yes.
advance Dayanara. Dayanara, each boss has a special advanced text on their thing. So what does advance say?
10 minions in Dianar's location charge.
When they charge, they go along the arrowed line. So they
Perfect.
go whoop to here.
And then move Dianara one location following the arrows.
Boom. So that's
Oh,
her
that's
advance.
right. They don't hang out, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all marching. So all these arrows are the most direct path towards the city.
They're
from their starting
marching
locations.
on
Yeah.
And
the
if,
city.
Right.
if these guys were here, where the arrow is pointing here, and they were to advance, they throw themselves
Yeah.
at the wall, they die, and they take down a tower. Once all 4 of these towers have gone, once they go into the city, we lose the game.
It's bad.
Right. Now,
Once there are no towers to defend.
once there's no
advance.
powers, yeah, that's right. And for her, if she gets to here, she can just straight up go into the city because she won't die. She'll take down a tower, she'll go in the city, and then she'll just be there each round taking down a tower.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep.
It's rough.
Yeah, it is
But
rough.
It's not great.
Okay, so we've done this, but we did pass this, so we pause here. We are in the midst of this banner.
Yeah.
So we're going to pause here and resolve an event. Events here are the thing here on the bottom of the card.
Yes.
Moneybags, it's a Gree event. And Moneybags, each hero in or adjacent to Gree's location, fortunately there's none of us there.
None of us.
We would gain a coin.
Oh.
Which seems nice, right? We would gain
Agreed.
coins. But for each hero who gains a coin this way, Gree gains a coin, and him having coins is bad.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
This is great.
Yeah, so this is
This
like...
worked out awesome.
That's part of his thing.
The nothing that
him
happened
having
is the best thing that
yeah.
happened.
So we can use our coins. We can spend our coins to re-roll our dice.
Yeah.
He can spend his coins to re-roll our dice.
Oh.
Yeah. He goes,
Well, I don't
you,
like it when
you,
he does
you
it.
rolled a hit against me?
No,
you
it's
didn't.
fine when we do it. If he does it, it's weird.
Exactly. So we're going to do the last thing on this banner here, which is going to go -2 to the McCorm Highlands, which is in 2 right up here. 2 more minions. We've done it. We've
Punch that dragon. It's very tall.
We're already on here. Okay, next card. All right, Pleasant Hill is S2, and it's going to get 2 red minions and 1 gold coin.
Got it.
And that costs 2, 1, 2.
The coin, so coins can get dropped right in
is
the
yes.
treasure.
Yes, and you can,
Yes.
if you enter or if you move through or are in a location, a land, a place with coins
Yeah.
and no bad guys,
Yes.
you can just take it.
You just take it.
So if there's no bad guys there and you were walking through, on your way
Yeah.
by, you could grab that coin, no
Snatch it.
problem. If you're sharing a location, even halfway through a move, if I walk through your location, I can be like, oh, by the way, on my way through, I'm going to hand you some coins.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah,
It's
these
fine.
are tradable.
Instantaneously.
Absolutely.
You don't have to, it doesn't take
Non-fungible.
Yeah.
They're very fungible.
Throw-able.
They're,
we put the fun in
they're
fungible.
absolutely fungible.
Right, then what we're talking about here is fungible. We put the fun, anyway.
In fungible.
Fire River is S9, and it gets 2
9.
skeletons.
9.
Dude, these skeletons are far-ranging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then I've got a golden thicket.
Oh no.
Is that
Who's
so?
got a golden thicket?
Yes.
It's W5.
W5. Okay.
W5 gets 3
Three boys.
goblins.
The Gerboids,
1, 2, 3, and
we
we
hate
pass
them.
another event card. Here we go. Supply Caravan. Each hero discovers a card. Paul, would you like to describe how discover
Yeah,
works?
absolutely. So you select a color,
Yes,
and
right.
then you discard cards from the top of your deck until you get a card of that color and put it in your hand.
So it's from the discard. So for instance, we don't have hands of cards yet because that's a thing that we get
Right.
during
Later.
the dawn phase. But I know that, like, where am I starting? I'm over here. Yeah, I'm going to want to deal with these skeletons, but I think I want to try to go for green, so I'm going to declare green.
Yeah.
Now I discard the top card of my deck, and I'm going to keep going until I get a green card. That goes in my hand, and these stay in my discard. No big deal.
Gotcha.
No big deal. I will also do green.
So everybody's doing this.
Yes.
Each hero is discovering a
You're
card.
probably going to want to
Supply.
go and shoot these guys.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
Yeah, for
go
sure.
for red. No worries, it doesn't hurt your
I'm also
discard
gonna go for
cards.
red.
Going through your deck is great. So that goes in your hand. The other ones stay in your discard, which is
Perfect.
right there next to your deck. No,
First one.
That's your heap. Discard. Discard
It's
heap.
very
First
important to
card
keep
was
Nice,
the right
it
color.
cost you
Yeah, I
nothing.
mean, I think we're gonna bully these.
Put it up.
These
Yeah.
demons.
Yeah.
Basically.
Plus, cleaning up those curses is good.
Oh yeah.
Then
We wanna
don't
do
flip
that.
the
It's a
curse.
huge gang up.
All right. And that was this event. So now we move on. Here we go.
So
Another
does
card.
this get spent down to 0?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, but that's
We're,
okay.
we're only going to get through 4, 5, maybe 6 rounds of this game at all.
Yeah.
We're going to do other things. We're going to do lots of
When
things.
Max is only going to get through, he's not indicating the game is going to end prematurely. We will win or die
Correct.
in.
That is,
And we won last
That is
time.
the life cycle of
It
this
was a
game.
near thing, but we won.
Yeah. Okay.
And we shall again.
Yeah.
Okay. In the chat, Theo Fair says the skeletons use bows and arrows. That's false.
False.
That's false, Theo Fair.
Obviously,
they
a
use crossbows.
crossed bow.
Yeah.
You fool.
You got real torque.
Okay. Whispering Wield, which is innate,
Yep.
gets 1 goblin
One Gerblade and a
and
coin.
a coin. Ooh.
And a coin.
Then we have a minus B, which at this point, of course, is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we advance the blue boss.
And
Sapphire.
one Frost to Sapphire's location, and one Blue Minion to Sapphire's location.
Okay, this is rough.
And so pause.
Pause.
You've added a 4th blue minion here. Looks like you want to add a 4th blue minion. Do you
Yeah.
need help?
So when the fourth, whenever there are more than 3 of a minion of a given color,
Yeah.
They immediately
3 of them
charge.
charge, moving along the arrow.
But before, Blue Minions charge, add a Frost to their location.
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're cultists. They're summoning
Another
her.
one gets added there too.
Yeah,
another Frost.
and what is the words on your Kobold Cultist card there say, Paul?
It says increase each Kobold cultist's armor by 1 for
Right,
each
so we
Kobold
need to make
cultist
sure
in
we're
its
paying attention to all the...
Here.
Yeah.
So
To their location before they charge.
Yeah.
Blizzard Mountain.
yeah, so it's 2 here now.
There are 2
Okay,
frost there.
and so fighting Sapphire is quite difficult
There.
from a
Right.
dice perspective in her lair.
Correct.
But whenever a frost is added to the board, she moves to it.
So,
So she flies around.
So her dropping frost
got those
there
wings for a reason.
is fine. She's staying
Yeah.
home. But if the cultists do enough activity here and then move on, they will have done a frost ritual, creating
Yeah.
a frost, and she'll be like, "I'm going to go check that out."
I love this.
I love Frost.
You've
Now,
terraformed
you
this
know that
for
we
me.
only have 4 frost left here.
Yes.
What happens if the minions try to add a frost to the board, but there's no frost in the supply?
If the
I'm sure something good.
If the 7th Frost would be added to the map, instead, teleport Sapphire to Monarch City.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So she buzzes around the map instead of
So we gotta
marching
get rid
around.
of these. So having
Yeah,
2,
it's-
this is not good.
Isn't that good?
It's not good.
No.
It's not good.
All right. Serpent Swamp is in 1. And it's going to get 3 red minions.
I never sit on this side of the map, so
Aren't
my
you
brain is
excited?
completely
It's just flipped.
broken. I'm like, that's up there.
All right, now we're going to advance the tan boss. We've done this before. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shoot, we go, and that. Yeah, but it's eating up so much juice, so much of the bad guy juice.
We get an event, which is we're going to deal with the Wizards Guild. Each hero may test Arcane.
Yeah,
Each
I
hero
shall.
who succeeds adds a gate to their location. Each hero fails, loses money. So my Arcane is 0. I will not be doing
My
this.
Arcane is 1, not a good idea.
Yeah. Whereas mine is 4.
Go
The-
team,
the
we're not very
Wizards
good
are
at
going to do
magic.
this.
I've got
That'd
a
be great.
2. I don't think.
You succeeded.
Oh,
so you add a gate to your location.
Absolutely.
I
Oh,
also
yeah,
succeed and add yet another gate
Heck
to my
yeah,
location.
that's what I like.
I know that Pernicia in this game, and Pernicia wants gates
And
for,
so do you.
for the consuming of
Yeah.
gates.
The delicious.
Pretty sure will destroy gates for effect as well.
Oh, I was just gonna say. So having 2 right in
Just do it.
having 2 in there.
Fine.
I'll give you
So
some coins.
the benefit as mages, we like.
might as well spend the
We
coin
can
then.
use
Yeah,
them
yeah.
as a resource.
Reroll it. If you're gonna, it says you lose a coin, but
So
if you've only
spin a
got the
coin.
one coin,
Whenever you roll dice, you may spin coins to re-roll those dice. Since you're going to lose the coin anyway, before you lose the coin, you can spin the coin to re-roll one of those dice. Now,
Now we're looking for 5 up.
right. Now, even if you lose, it's not like you've lost the coin.
That's a 33% chance.
Yeah, just get a 5 or a 6.
You didn't do it.
You know,
cocked.
but you didn't lose the
Yeah,
coin.
it was.
yeah, it
It
was
was
cocked,
literally
you're
cocked
right.
though. Actually.
did-
see,
didn't
well, no,
lose
no,
the
no.
coin.
What color location are you in? When you are in a green location, you are blessed. Blessed is a keyword. It means you succeed tests on it 4, 5, or 6 instead
Yes!
of 5 or 6. So you do right there.
Oh, that's right. It's a huge benefit
For you to be in green.
Whenever
green.
whenever Samel is in green areas,
woods, yeah.
it's not. I mean, and they have like the ability to just like shift between them. slip through them, right?
They've got
Yes.
there's some movement stuff there too. Yes.
And you feel very similarly to about tan locations.
Yes.
Have you heard of a place called Seagull Lagoon?
I have.
Steven Seagal Lagoon, it's up here.
It's right there, and we're gonna add 2 blue minions and a coin to it.
You got a coin?
And then last but not least, the Blood Flats, which is S6,
Blood
is going to get 2 red minions, and we are done. We have finished the
Wow,
starting
We have
darkness.
forgotten one thing.
What is that? What's that? What did we forget?
A curse.
No, is there a curse
Oh,
because
okay.
there's 3?
So,
The third red minion is
When
added to
the
location.
third, so it doesn't say it here.
It's on here.
Oh, it's Azoz's thing.
It's Azoz's thing.
After the third red minion is added, so a third red minion is added here. Even though you added 3 at the same time, adding
Yeah.
3 at the same time is adding a third.
Yes.
You've added a 1, a 2, and a third.
Even
So
there.
that curse goes out there.
Now, does that do anything over there when that goes in?
During dark it does.
Yeah, which we're not yet.
It doesn't do
flip?
it. No, because
back
We're
on
not.
card.
During this, during our first round's dark phase, if that card has no curses on it, the card will flip and bad things will happen. So if this turn we can put any curses back on that card,
It's a good
it
idea.
behooves us to do so.
Yes.
Yeah,
For sure.
we should.
Okay.
It's maybe our primary function because
this is now all of the setup that has been done.
Yes.
And the game, whereas it looked pretty nice a second ago when all of the minions were in the
No,
corners and everything.
now we're in the shitter.
Now she's 2 steps away from Monarch City, and there's a lot more minions. But it's all right because it is now the dawn.
But think of how
the
many
dawn of
gates
the
we
first
have.
day.
Right.
What happens during dawn?
during dawn, we can discard any cards that we have in our hand.
So we may discard any number of cards we have. So you each have a card because we discovered a card.
Yes.
If you want to, you could get rid of it.
Obviously not.
And then you draw up to your hand size, which is the little hand icon in the upper left-hand corner.
So everybody has a different for balance reasons.
You've got a 6 hand
it's
size.
so
You've got a
many.
5 hand size.
got a 5?
So I will
One,
I will
two,
draw
three, four,
up to
wasn't
5
my
cards in hand.
And anybody that's in Monarch City is going to heal to full.
Hooray!
that's
None
how
of us
you-
should be injured.
It might also be where your corpse goes when you die.
Potentially.
It is. Yeah. That's gonna happen.
That's where all the clerics are.
So now it's day. So
Yeah.
we
Not even supposed to be
all
here today.
simultaneously play.
Get to
our
do
turns.
stuff.
Right.
So-
And so what I'll say is, as a support
Well,
character.
before it's day, does anybody on their panel in any of these spots have any triggers that go off at dawn? You probably don't.
Not me.
But I'm just making sure that is a thing that can happen.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the 2 things that happen at dawn, and in every phase, the things that happen are anything that says the name of the phase of the thing, either here or here or here. Like there's a dusk trigger here.
Yeah.
There's a dark trigger here. The 4 phases of the game are dawn, day, dusk, and dark.
Right.
Yeah, we labeled them all with D, so it was easy
That
to
way,
remember.
it's the D phase. Which
Thanks,
one
everybody.
is the D phase? They are all the D.
They are all the D phase.
That's right. Anyway, so Paul, go ahead.
So so just as a support character, I'm going to hang back and help you all out as you're doing things, deciding what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I can really help you get to any location on the map. Also, because I'm in the game as Pernicia, I'm a magic gate.
You are.
And these are also
Oh,
magic
you
gates.
are personally a portal.
So the trick with the gates is all the gates are next to each other. They're all
They're
adjacent.
adjacent.
Right. So if I am in a place with a gate and there's a gate over here, I can be like, oh, I will move 1 to move to the other gate.
Right.
Right now, all the gates are adjacent. But wherever Pernicia moves,
Right, and I can arrange for the gates to be many places.
Yeah.
The gates are better when Pernicia's in the game.
That's true.
So gates, normally you can just move through gates.
Yeah.
When Pernicia's in the game, hero effects can also go through gates.
so you can attack through gates, which is good for people who can attack at range.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can shoot arrows.
Shoot
through
arrows
gates.
anywhere around where these are, or
Yes.
where Pernicia
Well,
is.
as long as you're in a place with the gate. So since you're
Correct.
since you're in the
Yeah,
gate,
you're shooting
you can
through a
shoot
portal.
through this portal, and it could exit out
So
through that
good at
portal.
gates.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So a lot of nonsense happens.
So my plan, because
Yeah,
an important part of this is the tabletop.
Figuring it
cover.
out, right?
Yeah.
I have a bunch of tan cards.
Yes.
So when I attack minions, I don't care what color the card is. When I attack bosses, I care about the color of the card.
Oh, so regular minions, I can use any one of my cards?
Yep. So I'll go through a few things so you
Yeah.
can see how some stuff works. So cards will have at least 2, but sometimes 3 icons on them.
Yeah.
So like I'm going to spend this card right now for this icon, which is a boots.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go boop to here, and that's fine, and that's okay, and it's fine, and it's going to go to my heap. Then I'm going to push one here.
Hey,
Jason.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I lied. I'm going to use this a different way because
fine.
it's better for me. I have the ability to heap one card from my hand and teleport to a location matching the color.
Right.
So I'm going to go to here instead.
Right.
Then I'm going to play this card for its bag effect. So its
there's
utility.
Every card
Three
has these 3
icons.
icons. There's the movement effect, which will allow you to move based on the icon of the movement. That boots move you 1.
Yeah.
Horses move you 2. wings move you 3, ignoring obstructions.
Right.
So that's using a card for the movement. You can use a card for an attack, and even though this card has text that is associated with its utility, you could still play this card and just use it to move 1, or use this card to use it to attack in your location.
But do I only get one of the actions on there?
Yep.
Yes.
You pick an icon.
You pick one of the icons and
burn
do
the icon.
So he's using this card for the utility effect, which does the text on the card. So you're going to push one enemy or hero in each adjacent location into your location. So you're going to pick each adjacent location to here and push them into your location, preventing any resulting charges if that would create a charge.
So I'm going to make a big pile of...
One in each adjacent location.
Sorry, one in each location?
One from each location.
Even better.
So, you're going to move that in.
Well, you're going to move the boss in?
Yep.
Yes.
And do you want to move this one in? Do you want to move Samuel in?
Is it a May?
It is not.
It's not.
Yeah.
So I have to.
And do you want to move Samuel in? You must.
I must.
Okay, so now you've made a mess.
I've made a
Yeah,
mess.
you've made a mess.
But
You wanna be
what
somewhere
we
else
don't
there,
have
Eric.
is a bunch of skeletons guarding a boss.
True.
So now I'm going to spend...
And note, after he played that card, it went into his heap. When you play cards, they go to your heap, not your discard.
Yeah.
During Dusk, they move from your heap to your
They shift,
discard.
yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use this to attack. I'm going to go over everything.
And notice that this card is not an attack card. This card is a utility card, but it's okay. You can still use it for the attacking in your location. So he's making an attack, just a regular. It's a sword, so it's in your location. If it were a bow, it would be in an adjacent location. If it's the icon like this, that is sword or bow, you can do either one. But
So I'm going to attack these 3 boys. I'm going to
because
attack
when
the minions.
And when you're attacking minions, you just roll a number of dice equal to the number of minions in location, unless the attack card modifies it in some way.
So I'll roll these dice.
And you apply them as you want to each of them. They each have different defense amounts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the imps are 4 in
Oh,
this
so there's
situation.
war game stuff in here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to burn a coin to reroll
Goblins are
this one.
3, and the skeletons are also 3.
It was
Just
definitely cocked.
reroll it.
Look at that.
Okay, so you have 2 4s and a 6.
So
and
I'll
you said
apply.
the imps are.
The imps are 4.
And the goblins.
The goblins and the skeletons are each 3.
So you kill all 3
I
of them.
killed all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So now
And then this card goes to your heap.
it goes to my heap. And I have a hand.
You
that I
guys
set down
here, I'll
right
keep
here.
them back here so we can keep track.
And now I can attack the boss because there are no matching minions.
Right.
Right.
So if you were in this location like this and there's a goblin here, you can still attack
The goblin
boss.
doesn't work for her.
Right. Correct.
As long as there's nobody in the chain of command.
That's right.
Correct.
Okay.
So, unfortunately for me,
Yeah, do you have any tan cards in your hand?
I have all the 10 cards.
Oh, that's great.
None of them are attacks because I'm a wizard boy.
So that's fine. You
But-
just slam them down.
So this is how we're going to do it.
So when you attack a boss,
Yes.
when you attack minions in your location or in an adjacent location, you play a card.
Yeah.
You roll the dice. Good to go. When you attack a boss, you attack with a card, and you can tuck other cards of that same color underneath it. Now, if what he was saying, unfortunately, about if this top card had some attack text, it would modify the attack in some way.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. He's playing it for the attack in his location, and what you're looking for is the number of little dragon heads over here.
Yeah.
That's your boss icon to indicate he's rolling 4 dice against.
Okay, so that's specifically against bosses.
Again, yeah.
And against
Every
the
one of
tan
these
boss.
cards identifies how many dice.
The way you build a pool against minions is the number of minions. The way you build a pool against bosses, matching icons.
Right.
So
he's
4
rolling-
dice. So this is a grip of.
It
dice.
is.
It's a decent
Yeah.
attack. She has
Armor 4 and 10 hit points.
10 hit points, but still. So you. Whoa.
Jack for sure.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, and a 1. Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, go ahead. 4, 5, 6, and a.
That one's not checked though.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Live by
There you
the
go.
Oh, nice.
4, 4, 5, 6, and her
Yeah.
armor's 4, so her armor blocks none of it.
None of it. So
You got to meet or beat their armor.
now I'm going to resolve the attack. I'm going to take her down to 6.
Yes, but then she has a counter.
She also has an ongoing, which is going to
yes.
occur right now.
If she after
After Diana is attacked,
Yep.
if the attacking hero has rolled any 6s, have I?
You have the
have.
number of the beast.
I gain
It really is.
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 darkness cards.
Don't worry
go
about
to
it.
his heap.
This is the student loan.
Except
She
the
is
one.
from
you
Satan.
You take them all, and then nothing bad ever happens to you in the future.
I love
She,
it.
Yeah.
whenever, she is a powerful caster of darkness. Attacking her invokes darkness.
Yeah.
And then her counter, when a boss is attacked, they have a counter.
If they survive the attack.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
She reduces my hit points by 1 and gains 1 hit point.
the attacking hero loses 1 hit point.
Yep, I
And
did.
Dianara gains 1 hit point. But you did 3 damage to her after all that,
3 damage.
and you killed a bunch of minions.
I did.
Are you
right.
done for this turn?
I am because I have no cards left.
That's what I thought you might be.
So,
Okay.
to indicate that, I will say it's nap time.
Yeah.
And right now we're going to kind of go sequentially because it's the first round. But in future turns, while
We can
he's
go
doing
hog
that,
wild.
I could
Yeah,
be
we
doing
can
this,
jump
doing
in
that.
at different
And of
times.
course we can ask questions anytime. But
Yeah.
what do you got, Eric?
So I'm
Got a plan?
thinking first, I want to get out of here.
Sure.
Knocked arrow before or after this attack move 1.
Oh,
Okay,
nice,
so
nice.
you're going to
nice.
move on and then make an attack?
Yes.
All right, who are you going to attack? Do you want to attack? You can't attack her with that because it's a blue card, but you could attack all 3 of these minions or that one minion.
We're going
at
to
range.
attack So if I use a red card,
You don't need it because remember that card is the attack.
no, I know. I'm trying to figure out how to use this card because it's going to help me decide which.
It's
Yeah,
important.
absolutely. Yeah.
So the Heat Seeker, before or after this attack, remove up to 2 minions in that location. Does it have to be a red location to do that?
No.
Wow.
The color only
only for
matters
bosses.
for
Right.
rolling,
Otherwise, they're
building
just
a
pool
pool.
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other thing that's relevant for
There
you
are
right
some
now,
cards will say,
you
like,
could
matching
conclude
the
this
color of
one,
this card,
but
anything
then
like
before
that.
you play other things, if you want, remember that you can attack through gates. So you're in a location with a gate already. Every other location on the map with gates is adjacent to you.
It doesn't actually help that much in this situation, but it's true.
But after you do this attack, if you would like there to be a gate in a location, just text your friend.
Yeah. Use
Now,
the sending
that
stone.
said, these skeletons are close to the home base, and there's 3 in a place, so you can use that attack to attack all 3 of these skeletons.
They're begging for it.
Well,
You don't need
I'm
to play another
thinking-
card.
Well,
It's already on this card.
You're doing an attack.
sure. Okay.
Please continue. You've still not done this attack. 'Cause that says before or
Oh,
after
I
attack,
get
move
that.
on.
But I'm thinking if I play this on this, then I can play that and
But you-
destroy that.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
And just wipe out minions.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great.
I think that's probably his job.
Yeah.
Minions are one of the lose conditions in the game.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah,
There are 4 of the lose
Before the
conditions.
lose conditions
Yeah.
game, right. So
Because this one automatically removes 2.
there you
so
go.
that's
And then you
what-
can just roll against the 1. So if you want to attack that, either way, you must
Yeah.
make an attack now because you're doing so.
So how many dice do I?
Who are you attacking?
This one.
Then you're rolling 1 die
One die.
because it's the number of
But
minions.
I'm getting +1 because I'm in a green location.
Yes,
There
absolutely.
we go. So now does that say
And
add
I'm
1?
blessed as well.
Well, the bless only matters for skill checks.
When you
Or the-
attack from a green location, gain 1 die.
There you go. So you're
Yeah.
rolling
You
2
roll
dice
2
against
dice.
that red minion there.
So there's +1 to die results and +1 to
incredible.
die pool.
Right. So
It is
okay.
very good.
And the armor's 4 on these guys?
Yeah, because
You need to get
they're
at
red.
least 1 4. No, a 1 and a 3 is not a 4.
That's not a 4.
That's okay.
I mean,
You're
it's
right.
points.
And I've
It
used all
is,
my
though.
cards.
Yeah.
It- honestly,
No, it's not. Okay, so now play another card.
just keep going crazy.
We'll go, we're going to switch up.
On the
Remove
skellies.
2 minions.
So you're going to remove 2 before the attack.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing.
So, well, hold on. You're building a dice pool. You're declaring an attack.
Yeah.
So you're building a dice pool of 3.
Yeah.
+1 because you're in a green location. So roll 4 dice.
But before you make the attack, which is you remove the.
Then you get rid of the minions. Then you.
That's
because it's a
amazing.
modifier. Yeah. So you're rolling 4 dice against this 1 guy. And it's beautiful.
No, that's not the way it works.
Oh, I was just
What
going to
does it-
say,
what
'cause
does
that
it
sounds
say?
amazing.
Before or after this attack?
Before or after
remove
before the
2
attack is before you
minions.
make the dice pool. When you attack, you're
Oh,
making
that's
your dice
true.
pool.
Sorry, I do
if you're
apologize.
removing them,
Still,
you're doing it
2
before.
dice.
So
Yeah.
no science fiction fantasy here. That you still get your 2 dice because you're attacking from a
Yeah.
green location, but you're not building your die pool until you're actually making the attack.
Okay.
But you did. You got
You
it.
did a
Nice.
murder. You did 1 murder.
All right,
Okay.
now, so this has been a great turn so far for EJB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What else
I
you got?
suspect it's not done.
No, he's got at least 2 more cards.
So, is there any other location we're worried about with a lot of minions that you want to shoot at?
I mean,
Because right
the
now you're
trick
in a
is-
green location with a gate.
Right. The trick is, like, other people have some things like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I want to walk up here and take
Yeah,
care
yeah,
of this
please
if you
do.
don't mind. So, like,
So think about that. And I'll
For
help you
instance,
out.
I'm going to play this card here that it lets me move 1, ignoring obstructions. So even though there's this big rocky wall here, you can't move from here to here. But I am going to move from here to here because I know a secret path.
Yeah.
After this move, it says move 1. Now, move 1 or move 2 or move 3 means move up to that number. And I'm
Yeah.
going to choose to move 0, and I'm going to stay exactly where I am. Oh, actually, no, I am going to move 1 because I want to shoot at range. So I'm going to move here. I would move here, but if I did, what would happen to me, Paul?
You would get ambushed.
I would get
so
ambushed.
your skeleton would deal you 1 damage.
I don't want to ambush the skeletons with their crossbows shoot you whenever you enter a place with them. So I don't want to move in
Oh,
here.
so you're going to go hang out with these
I'm going to go hang out with the cultists because they're not going to hurt me right now.
immediately.
Right. So I moved to here. With
And they also have a big bag of money.
right.
They do.
Then I'm going to do this enticing contract in which I attack these guys at range because it's a bow or sword. I could attack these guys, but I don't attack these guys because I gain a coin for every 2 enemies I destroy with this attack. I'm going to hope to destroy
Yowza.
2 enemies. So I roll 3 dice. Boing. And if I... No, it's just going to roll 3 dice. We'll see what happens. I need multiple 4s. I've rolled a 5 and a 6.
six.
That'll do. I killed 2 of them.
Nice.
The 2 are killed, and that means I gain a coin. Cade likes coins. Anyway, I have taken this place from being, oh no, there's 3 minions, so there's just 1 minion.
Right.
I have more things I want to do. These cards did not go here. These cards went to my heap.
Yeah, we want to
And,
get rid of that curse on that.
We do want to get rid of curses, but I can't do it because I am not smart about magic.
Oh, so removing curses is an
arcane skill.
arcane check.
Yes.
Okay, so this is probably
Right. This is like the
we have 2
I have
minions.
no card
This is
play.
a Pernicia job.
Yeah.
But I have a friend that can get anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do anything.
Yeah. Anyway, do you have anything about removing curses? 'Cause
Well,
you're not
no, I
far-
don't. But
Okay.
I would like to deal 2 damage to an adjacent location.
Let me tell you about direct damage like this.
Yeah, it's not an attack.
It's not an attack, so it doesn't incur counterattacks or.
It just
effectively-
happens?
It just
Yeah.
happens.
It just happens.
It's real good.
That's how we justify magic
Should
things.
we be bullying that boss really hard?
Well,
Ideally,
Yeah,
yeah.
if we-
when you kill them, you get things.
You get
rewards.
fabulous prizes. So
You get
And
prizes.
when you don't kill them, they are a pain in the butt and hurt you.
Well, I really, really like that. So where do those cards go?
To our hands.
Yeah.
Our hands?
Yeah, so there are
we
3 more.
all get.
3 of us will get cards.
We get to choose.
we get to choose.
We
get to choose.
we discuss
It's
as a table.
loot.
yeah, it's loot.
It's loot, and we're gonna divvy it up.
God.
It's
So if you
literally
got some tan cards,
Dianara's
you-
Shroud. It's her magic items.
I'm loving it. Well, so that was hardcore, dude. Do you have any more?
I have 1 more white card or beige card.
There you go.
But it doesn't do anything for attacks.
But you could just attack with it. It's got 2
Oh.
dice on it, and you're in a green location, so you could shoot her for 3.
Where do you see 2 dice like that?
Yeah. So the
And
so
it's a
the
bow.
Do you have any other tan cards in hand?
No.
Okay.
But let's do that.
The other one was the one that dealt 2 damage.
Yeah.
I feel like he used that
Let's use it.
appropriately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or teleport over and.
Why is it either or? You still have 2 cards left. You could do both. What's
Actually,
first?
no. Reaping Ranger, that's the card. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack. We'll do that.
So you roll 2 dice?
3.
3.
Because you're in a
This is
green
the green
location.
location.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta hit a 4 up.
We need portals in every green location.
yeah, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
your
Anytime
homework.
he goes to a green location, I will make a portal there.
What we
A
got?
6, a 3, and a 1. You don't have any coins, do you?
No. So 1 damage,
Yep.
6 darkness,
Yeah, because you rolled a
Yeah.
6.
Remember the
6.
beast?
and then you
Six
take
of
a
these.
damage, and she heals for 1.
I do not take a damage
Yeah.
because I have a boreal advantage.
Wonderful.
When
Yeah,
you
dude.
attack
Yes.
an adjacent
She still
location,
heals.
reduce damage dealt to you as a result of counters by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So go tell your mom.
So do you want to go over there and fight?
You got your 6,
Yes.
your 6
Well,
darkness?
I'm saying I got a couple
not
dice.
great.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
that's
pretty.
awesome. You want to be in her
So every
location.
card that's in your heat.
Yeah, I could.
Will be
I'm saying I
calculated
might as
into that
well
number over there.
try to
You
come
can
back.
put the cards in your discard, but they, in fact, all go to your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything
right
that's
side.
played this turn.
That blue one. I think that's
I mean,
it. The
is it
other
worth
one's
it for me to go over there, or should I be cleaning up somewhere else?
Oh, I think going over there is great.
Yeah, here, then let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
So you're going to put me there.
move
Oh, absolutely.
Here and gain a coin. I'm just doing stuff. Let me know if you need anything from me.
Here, so Pernicia is about to flex on him.
Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teleport to a location, which is going to be here,
Yep.
and then I'm going to teleport. Before I do that, I'm actually going to spend this coin to add a gate
do
to
take 2
any
damage.
location, which is going to be your location. Then I am going to play this card to teleport to that location.
Yep.
Then I am going to gain a darkness to teleport 1 hero or enemy in each location with gates to my location,
those to my
and then destroy a gate. So you're going to come over there, and
Samuel.
Samuel, if Samuel wants to,
Oh, great.
Samuel can come over.
Samuel's
Yeah.
doing well.
I think Samuel's.
Samuel
happy
might
in
just
green
wanna
right
stay.
now. Yeah.
So that's what we'll do right now.
Yeah.
So there you are.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
I do want to remind everybody we have a curse problem. So like towards.
And unfortunately, I cannot help you with that curse problem.
Nor can I.
I can kill all of the minions that were in this zone, which I, by the way, did.
Yeah.
And I can gain coins to the point that I now have 9 coins, but I can't remove curses.
I think that removing
just have to
curses
kill
is
it.
probably.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
boys.
going to have to probably.
You're going to have to leave.
Leave and come
I
over
think.
there.
I think. This is how I like walk through the portal. I say hi to you, and you walk through another portal
Yeah.
and leave.
I'm actually going to probably.
The ship's passing.
You're going to dump dice on the boss.
Yeah, I'm going to probably
Yeah.
dump some dice on the boss
Hit it.
and then
It's only
bail.
on 5. Please stop rolling 6s. Me and everyone else.
Yeah, we don't want that. What's the threshold we want? We're 4s or 5s?
4s and 5s.
4s, 5s, and 6s.
Well, 4s and 5s.
But 6s are bad. What's up?
When I use this card,
I mean, if
do
you
get
kill
to
her
use
with this, it's
everything,
not a big
or is it just
So you could use it to move, 2. You can use it to attack
Okay, here.
in or adjacent to your location.
I'm with you. What do
Or
you
you
got?
can
Yeah.
use it
So
for
I have my
this
Assassin's Network.
Okay.
I want to. I'm going to gain 1
It's like
darkness.
the-
Yep. No big deal. That goes right in
The
your heap.
horse head
Exactly.
was highlighted.
Yep.
It's
And
when you move, you get.
I'm
the
going
dice.
to get 1 dice for each.
Oh, it puts 1 in for each enemy in your location. Where are you right now?
I'm right there. Should I jump around a little bit
So
first?
imagine if you were to play that card where there was 2 or 3. Like, imagine you were here when you played that card and
Yeah.
gained 4 sneak attack dice. So
Yeah.
if you're not
suggest-
doing that card yet,
Yeah, let's put it back.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah.
So
a very minor retcon.
yeah.
Yeah, we can do
Because this is a cooperative.
yeah,
program.
yeah, entirely. And the learning
There
round
is a tan location there.
with 3
Which I can gain 1
1 darkness.
1 darkness
to teleport to that.
to teleport to a tan location.
Yeah.
Yes.
So gain that darkness.
Yes.
Go to the place of danger.
Before.
Before
In the
I
times,
moved you
Which
over
means
here.
this gate would have been over there.
Right.
That's that'll
Yeah,
happen
yeah.
later.
Exactly. Now I'm with these 3 cats. I'm going to tap my assassin's network.
There we go.
Or whatever the legally appropriate
just
word
playing it.
is. I'm going to gain a darkness,
That's
which
this
is
one. Because you already gained that darkness to move to the tan location.
indeed. So now we've got 2 of those. I'm going to put 1 dice in an unoccupied sneak attack location
For each enemy in your location.
for each enemy
yeah.
in my location.
And there's 3
This is very
cultists
good.
there, so you get 3 sneak attack dice. And that card is spent, so it goes to your heap.
Right? Which is right along with these darkness.
Exactly correct.
And then all the other stuff happened.
Yeah.
Well, first, I suspect
First,
Natalia might want to
I might as well try to
these guys.
wax as many of these
Correct.
guys as possible, right?
Right, and since you're going after a tan boss, you know that the other cards you have in your hand are free game for fighting these minions. There might be an attack card that gives you some things you want. There might not.
Yeah. Let's see.
Horse Thief asked if we were all on the same team.
Yes.
Yes.
We are all on the same team.
100%.
And the team is the Defenders of the Realm.
That's right here. No, so I'm going to do my cleansing skulk. There's no scourges here, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
But it is an attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to attack. Now that means I take 3 dice.
Yep.
And because
first-
they are, yes.
You have declared an attack.
So-
and your board says
Whenever you attack.
Whenever I attack, place 1 dice in an unoccupied space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you still have your attack for
Yes.
your attack. Now you can put any of those dice
No,
into this attack.
these are going to go for the
Yeah,
boss.
correct.
That's right.
I figured.
I am only over here door dashing dice.
If you
Yes,
happen
correct.
to kill any of these,
Great.
any of these
And
cultists,
if you
great. But
don't-
if you don't, it's also fine.
Exactly, right? And so because they are kobold cultists, they have an armor of 2.
They do, except what is their special rule?
Increase each kobold cultist armor by 1 for each kobold cultist in its location.
so 5.
So they each have an armor of 5.
Oh, so they're actually tough.
They're
as hell
tough
when
when
they're
they're
together.
Yeah.
Like a
as
cult.
as they gather, they become a problem.
All right, here. So let's see as many. Let's see
Yeah,
how many 5s
fives
we
and
can get
sixes.
here.
Here we go. Well,
So nothing.
you could spend a coin to re-roll it, or you could just say,
Yeah.
them's
No,
a-
I can play another attack card.
Yes,
You
you
could,
absolutely
yes.
And, that,
could.
and that's exactly what we're
Which
going
would
to
be
do.
quite- Yes.
So heap another attack card.
Yep. We're going to use this network of thieves.
Sure.
We're looking for 5 up.
Please gain a dice in your sneak attack pool.
Because you have declared another attack.
See, this is the thing. This character feels like cheating for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're looking for 5 ups.
Yep.
Think of the darkness you're generating.
All right.
One of them.
So one's gone.
Yeah, so you killed one, which now makes all of their armor less
Now
if you were to do another
everybody's
attack.
at
Yeah,
force,
yeah.
which is going to happen.
Now, here's a cool
Yeah.
thing. This adds, you're making another attack, so this
Yeah.
adds to here.
Yes, correct.
Now, you're going to go over and make an attack against her, right?
Well, after I wax these guys, yes.
But since you're going to make an attack against her, when
Yeah.
you do so, it'll add an attack there. So you might as well take a die out of there.
True.
Because the most you can have is 6.
And just go to work. And
Right.
now we're
and now
looking
you're rolling
for
3
4
dice against 4-ups.
Yeah, exactly. Let's try this.
It should only be 3, but
Yeah, it's
that's
only
fine.
3.
You didn't roll this one. Don't
That's
worry
true.
about
So because there's only 2 attack things minions are attacking, so you
Yeah.
roll 2 dice.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you got one of them.
Boom.
Exactly. So
Okay.
you go over here.
it. So many murders.
Now I'm going to
Now I will teleport you to over there.
over there.
So
Yeah.
blurp, you do.
You did the thing.
And
Yes.
now do you want to do an attack?
Yes. In fact, I'm going to play both of my tan cards.
And this one's an attack, so put it on the top.
Yeah, exactly.
This way, if you do roll any 6s, at least you get something
I get
back
some
for it.
money.
Yeah.
But I'm also rolling more dice than anyone has ever rolled
So-
against her before.
Yes.
I assume you're declaring an attack, right?
Yeah.
So first, you add attack to your die
Yeah.
to your sneak attack pool.
Exactly right.
So now you have
Okay,
6
right
die
here.
there, plus 2 more. Do you have 8 there?
Yeah. 1, 2. I need 2 more.
Oh, well,
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There you go. So now you're rolling, just with 2 dice to here, you're rolling 8 dice against her.
Yeah,
Her,
it's pretty insane.
Her armor is 4, right?
her armor is 4, and you really don't
50,
want to roll
60 shot
6s,
on
but if you do, at least you get paid.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have a coin
And
to
I'll scoot
reroll.
over to give you a spot
So
to
these
roll
are
here.
basically coin
How much
flips.
health is she at?
She's got 5 health.
Okay.
You could kill her.
Thoroughly doable.
What about those guys?
Not all at once. For dramatic effect.
Okay.
But
okay.
we're getting some stuff. It's fine.
All right. I have 3 more dice here.
Do it. Here, we'll just scoot
So
those.
those,
Those are safe.
yep, looking for 4 ups.
Okay, great. So
Beautiful.
these, in fact, here's the thing. You've
Do a
dealt
murder.
5 damage.
Yeah.
She has 5 health. Her whole, you add 6 things? No. She's gone.
Oh, so it doesn't happen?
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen because
Because
she's gone.
she's dead, I don't
And
have to
she's
take
gone.
12 darkness?
You don't get 12
Correct.
darkness.
But do I get 2
you
gold?
do get your 2 coins because you're still in the game, and so your effect still exists. She flips over, and what happens? Let's see. When Diana's health is reduced to 0, the backside of the card tells all about
I feel
it.
like a champion.
Yeah, that was
We
delightful.
place this in her location, so she's gone, and her fallen marker is here. It'll do things every turn, but don't worry about that.
But how about her skeletons cast to the
no,
wind?
they
No,
still-
no, they're
no,
still
no.
there.
They're less threatened.
Her miniature leaves the game, and each hero, all 5 of us,
Yeah.
even though ostensibly this was you guys who did this, I had nothing to do with it. I was doing other things.
Yeah.
I still get a reward from this. We all benefit.
Like how?
Each hero is going to choose either some of these cool cards that are very awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you about all of them.
Yeah.
Or 3 coins. And here's the deal: 3 coins is amazing.
It's a lot of money. Yeah.
So you can get 3 coins, or you can get one of these rewards. Let me tell you about the 3 rewards real quick.
Yeah. 3 coins.
There is a utility card called Diana's Shroud that when you play this card, it is a purple card. Purple cards count as any color of your choice.
Wild.
And they have 2, this has 2, all 3 of these have 2
boss hits.
2 boss hits of any color. So you're like, oh, I'm going to slot this in against
Good
that.
against everybody.
Good for assassins.
It discards each tan card from each heap. This is a huge deal. It gets rid of all the tan cards in all the heaps, removing...
Oh, just getting rid of cards that aren't applicable anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
and that won't generate
reducing
darkness.
our darkness.
Right.
Yeah.
There's another one. There's another utility card that just lets you draw 3 cards and you play it. Boom, draw 3 cards.
Okay.
And then there's another one. The one that's draw 3 cards is the Lich's Grimoire. And then there's the Canticles of Banishment, which is another utility card that destroys each minion in your location or in one adjacent location. So if you were here and you played that card now, you could be like, you know,
Reward cards are just better than other cards.
Reward cards are amazing. So, does anybody particular like, oh, for my particular build, the thing I'm doing, I really want one of these rewards?
Somebody should take that tan card. I
think
don't mind taking
we should all take these cards. The purple
yes.
dice is really worth it for late game
I'm
boss
going
taking
to
down.
say I'm going to take 3
Yeah, coins.
coins because I have Fate
Yeah.
Arrow.
Yeah. You
and
should
also I have a card that is going to allow me to teleport to a green location.
One thing
and
at a
then
time.
Yes.
Yeah. One thing at a time.
Yeah.
I'm excited about
so
that.
you taking the coins as a reward.
You should take
is a
the 3
good call.
coins. I have 9 coins, so I probably won't take a coin, even though I do like having coins.
Yeah.
Is anything speak to people here about the various cards?
So being able to wax
yeah, you can just murder all the minions
remote
adjacent
guys.
Yeah.
But this right here, discard. I mean,
to you. Right. Someone is going to take
So
that card.
I'll take that. I'll take that one
want
because
it?
I do a lot
Yeah.
of utility stuff.
Okay,
So
great.
that one I'll just like
And
at the end.
it's worth it. This
flush out
round
everyone's
play it.
tan.
Yeah.
all right now. So between the 3 of us, destroy each minion in your location.
Do you want coins or do you want a card? What's better for you? No wrong answers. Can't go wrong.
I mean,
I don't have any coins,
This
but coins
card
are also very
This
good for you.
card doesn't generate sneak attack dice.
no, well, if you attack with it, it does.
Yeah, I guess that's true. The special ability.
If you attack
does.
with it, it does.
Yeah. Or just drawing 3 cards. I like the 3 cards.
Take it.
Yeah, take it.
Right?
That's all you.
And I'll take this destroy adjacent minions because
Yep.
for
And I'll take
me,
3 coins.
skeletons are a threat. When I walk into a space with a skeleton, they shoot me like they did earlier. That's why I've taken some damage. And so being able
ice
to,
'em.
if I can walk up to adjacent skeletons and go, okay, you're dead now.
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
So, okay, and I'm happy with my coin amount.
Okay, well that was a crazy turn.
I need this.
Oh, we're not even done.
I'm going to help us
Okay.
to clean up some of this curse situation because I
Yeah.
know it's a giant problem. So I'm going to add a gauge to any location, which is going to be over here
In his house?
in his
nice.
house.
In his foyer?
Then I'm going to gain a darkness to deal 2 damage in that location to Azaz.
Oh,
Just-
just
Direct damage to
just
the
Azaz.
sides.
zap him
Love
right in
that.
the face.
So the portal opens up
Yeah.
and a bolt just.
And a bolt comes out, shoots him. And then,
Oh no, my blood.
Yeah. I like
this
the RPG shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
I
It's
hear
boiled
that
way
about you.
down,
Yeah.
but it's there.
It's there.
Even with skill checks, equipment, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to play
the
this
goal.
card just for movement, move 1.
Yeah.
So I'm in a location with a gate, which is me.
Yes, you personally.
I'm going to step through myself and out of that gate over there.
And now you're going to go to work?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now also, you're adjacent to that location. You don't even have to move. You're in a green location and you're adjacent to this location.
So now you
What a
can
delight.
shoot your arrows, get rid of the curses.
Oh, you can clean up curses.
Yes.
This is the hour.
Can I play that and does that actually just remove a minion there?
So
no.
that is in your location. So you can
Right.
play that to teleport, right?
Okay. I'm just trying
yeah.
to see if I
Are
can
you building
game
the
that a little
combo?
bit. No, it wouldn't work.
Building a
But
mystery.
you can attack this location
setting-
and you
sure.
can move
My
person in that
icon didn't
location
date.
because you're
You're done.
adjacent to it
You're
for
done. Just spent
all
no
hero
more
effects.
No more card?
Yep.
But
Well,
this
you
card
might
goes
as well
to your hand.
attack.
Oh, you have it now. So you could draw
I
one
can.
three more cards to do 3 more things, or you could hang on to it. Like my card that I
So
gained,
that's
I'm gonna hang
three.
on for next round.
Against.
We're both.
You're
Is
attacking
Oz-
here.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any good
So you're
ready
gonna, you have
cards?
to clear
No,
out
I have
the
no cards in hand.
matching color minions.
I have 1 purple card in
So
hand
it'll
I
be
just gained.
1 + 1 because you're in a green
And you got
location.
one purple card as well.
Oh, so I can't. Okay, you have to do the minions before you hit the boss.
Yeah.
I think that
let's
I think
see.
that we're
Do you
wrapping
want to
this
spend
round
the
up.
other
though.
card instead of that one so you can attack the boss after? Because
see.
it's not a bow.
Right, rather than
Still
trying to
good.
do it all in the first
Still a
round.
good
I
idea.
don't think we will. I think we can get a little bit more in
Can
there.
I? Well,
Not for
technically
this
I'm in that
Yeah.
location then.
So I
Right?
can give
You
him that if
could
want.
Can I
move
still-
into that
Yeah,
location.
yeah, yeah. So here's the thing.
But I
This is what I'm
mean-
thinking.
Yeah.
They're
Here,
adjacent.
let's
They're
do
one
this.
to
Let's
one
do
away.
this.
Yeah.
So arrows are flying through 2 portals.
Yep.
At the boss?
No, because
Oh.
he's got a bodyguard right now.
Okay.
But we're going to clear out that
Oh, there
bodyguard.
you go. Yeah, that's gone. That's
yeah.
taken care of.
Put that
Okay,
in the
So
pile.
now you can shoot the boss. But you could also take out curses, and remember curses.
Oh,
are a
I am.
problem.
That's
okay.
That's the plan?
I don't have a. I only have a sword left, so I can't do that. But we will spend 1
Yeah.
to test my
Skill, which
Skill?
is 3.
And you're blessed.
I'm blessed.
So it's not extra dice, but it is you succeed on 4, 5, 6.
Right.
And you want to get as many successes as possible. Actually, really, if you succeed, you take out a curse.
Correct.
1.
Yep, you succeeded, and so you take out a curse.
And it goes back
on the board.
Heck yeah.
And do you want to do that 2 more times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that about.
Oh, just per coin.
Yeah.
He spends coins to make these tests.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Takes out, it's just one, right?
It's just 1 each time.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
does
each
the text say?
success.
What does the text say?
It says success.
Yeah,
Destroy
so you
one.
succeeded, so you destroy 1.
the skill check's a little bit different.
Yeah.
All right, and now another coin's going out. We're
Yeah.
looking for another curse.
Yeah, the specific language is a hit is a die that achieves
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
A success is any amount of hits.
Right. And so
Nice.
some things be like, oh, if you
That's like
succeed
Tales from the
multiple
Loop.
times,
Yeah.
you get multiple things. Some are like succeed, pass, fail.
Yep, exactly. That's on a skill check. It makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, here. So that was pretty profound down there. Very surprising, I assume, for Azaz.
I'm going to let you know you don't want to end your turn there. That's a very bad idea.
I
for you.
absolutely know that.
So I am thinking about some skullduggery.
Yeah.
Is this a single time use, or does
goes in your heap.
goes in my heap here?
Yeah,
Come back to
absolutely.
here. Then I'm going to use it
Yeah.
to
And
drop
generate 3 cards.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
And now here are 2
This is how we
red
lose the game,
cards.
by the way.
That's delightful.
I thought you might like it.
So what I'm going to do is play this card that says teleport a hero to your location. Would you like to teleport to my location?
Yeah, okay, absolutely.
So that hero, which is you,
Yeah.
draws 1 card for each gate on the map. There are
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
6.
I'm a gate.
You draw
So
6
please
cards.
draw 6 cards. Now proceed to do whatever nonsense
Now
you'd like.
remember, there is a lot of hubris
5.
that can
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
You might want to use that gate to use cards to move to there and fight that guy as many times as you can before you kill him to gain sneak attack dice before
Yes,
going back and
exactly.
fighting Azaz.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, and the
you might have
truth,
some utilities in there that are
the,
just
the
like,
truth
yeah,
is
get a lunch.
that now that I have basically the rest of my deck,
Yeah, I'm sure there's no downsides to this at all. And we
Yeah,
will
it was
not
gonna be
pay.
great.
We will not pay for our hubris.
No, there's no consequences.
we
it's
play
the-
2 games.
no one has ever suffered
Yeah.
that I can remember.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is I can move. I can use any one of these cards to move, and I'll just go through the portal here.
Yeah.
Here, can I?
So play which card are you playing?
Yeah,
Move?
I'll use-
are there there's ones that have move utility. So anything that has the boot. So like this one, for instance,
yeah.
over here.
And blow those tan cards, 'cause
which
you
doesn't
know they're
matter.
just
But
gonna
if
go
you're
away.
attacking and going,
Yeah,
to
but might as well.
yeah.
And any tan cards that are in heaps at the end, I'm going to get rid of.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's true.
So we'll
We're
just
gonna
use
keep
this, and we're going to come over
Yep.
here.
Boop.
And now there's one guy here.
Yeah. So use one of
I
your
get-
cards to attack. If you- so which card are you attacking with?
Spy network.
Sure. Great. And so there you go. And now you're rolling 1 die against
One
him.
die, and he is a 2 because
+1 for the number of kobolds.
oh,
that's like-
even himself.
Yeah.
Right. So
Right.
3, 4, 5 is the number of.
We love
under
it.
the
3
high.
up is not so bad.
But if you get a 1 or a 2, you killed him. All right.
Unfortunately, you did a murder.
Unfortunately, you did murder him right off the
You
bat.
succeeded super. Would you like to spend a coin to re-roll it
no,
to
no,
miss?
no,
I'm
no.
kidding.
No.
So he's dead.
But there are.
There's nobody else in a location with
Well,
a gate.
But I have a handful of
Yeah, you got
cards.
so
You
many
could move
cards.
around.
Could walk,
This is what I'm saying. I think
could
I
walk
need
over
to
here
walk
and
into
kick
Blizzard
that
Mountain.
kobold.
Now and there's also these frosts that are there that will make your life difficult.
Yeah, that's
But they would also make you gain sneak attack dice much more reliable.
It's true because
Because you'll
you're
just
rolling no
fail.
dice.
Sneak attack die,
right.
fail. Sneak attack die.
Now we're talking. Okay. Yeah. Here. So we're going to utilize
Oh my God, this heat.
the power of this.
He single-handedly
Network of
kills
scavengers.
Backstab Sapphire.
I'm going right here.
Yep.
And now I'm going to go hog wild.
Yeah. So so play a card to declare an attack.
Yes, exactly. Here, so I can gain up to 4.
Now, if you're playing that card as a utility, you're not
Yeah.
attacking with it.
True.
Which is also
Oh, you
fine.
could just gain sneak attack dice
Exactly.
directly.
I'm just gonna
oh,
get
that's
them- I'm
amazing.
just gonna
Actually,
get them
Don't
directly.
move into that
Yeah.
location.
In that case, don't go in there because you're
Yeah,
spending
yeah.
a card. So put that card back in your
Yep,
hand.
I will. Now watch this. We're going to slide through Shadow
There we go.
for its
That's a
utility value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to gain 4 darkness.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Predatory
You're-
student
You're
loans.
playing
Viewers,
Battalion
you're going
in
to
the way
find
that
out why
I
not soon.
feel is the most correct.
I know what it is. Now, listen.
We told Paul not to play Vitalia.
I know.
So-
For this very reason.
Well, we get
Stop driving
Stop
Natalia.
I'm just enabling.
It's not fun
So
if you win
now,
every
so that's
game.
4.
It's not that-
I
it's
already
not that
had
winning is
one.
the issue.
So now I have 5 sneak attack dice.
That's right.
Winning is no longer an issue. It's out of
Let's see if there's any more scams I can operate.
Well, now remember, when you attack Azaz, you'll gain 1 more, so you'll be at full.
exactly.
So you
now-
might as well.
It's time to go.
No
So
scams.
you play a card to go back,
That's exactly right. Through the portal.
Sklurp.
Put me over there.
and then build
put
a
you behind
build a
him
number
just
of
for
red
the
card pool, and do any of them happen to have an attack on them?
Yes, 2.
Great. So you have to pick the one. Well, no, only one of them has an attack. This one has a utility. That one has an attack.
Yeah.
So,
And
you'll,
so then-
you'll put that one on top, and that's the effect you're getting.
Now, what's a scourge?
a scourge. Those are scourges.
Curses, any ground effect.
So you'll be able to remove for each. Oh, so you'll roll a couple of 6s and get rid of those scourges.
That would
Wouldn't that be great?
So good.
So you get 2 dice from this. This is the same as last time.
Yeah, yeah.
You get a die. You're declaring attacks. You get a die, putting you at 6. You spend all those 6 dice, I imagine,
Yes, and then 2 dice
from these things.
from these.
And any rolled 6s will get rid of some scourges.
Exactly.
And we've cleared this space here for you. for rolling
And
dice.
obviously, you don't want to roll ones, but for each, when Azaz would be dealt damage, reduce that damage for each 1 rolled.
So all rolled 1s are armor for him. Beyond
makes sense.
being
Makes
misses.
sense. So now it's just time to put a heap of dice on him.
Just so
yeah.
many.
Was number 4 up?
4 up on him.
Yeah.
He's got
Okay.
9 hits points.
4 up, but we love 6s.
That's right.
love
we love
6s
6s in
this
this
time.
case and hate 1s.
Oh, 6,
So
6,
put those over to
5.
the side and keep rolling.
Scourges go away.
Well, not yet, not yet.
Not yet.
We have not finished this attack.
They
yet.
will.
He's still got more dice.
So that's 4
There's
hits
so-
already.
Yep.
Yeah.
No one's
Can you
pleased.
do it again? Can you run it back?
No.
He has 9 hit points. You're not killing him. Hey, but no 1s is the best.
Hey, you've got 3 coin.
I should just spend a couple of these.
Oh, absolutely.
Which
believe-
ones hit? The 6 and the 4?
Yeah.
4 up. All of those hit.
So I said spend 2 coins.
So we'll spend 2 coins to
Yeah.
re-roll these.
Yep.
Be silly not to.
Right? No, on that one. And
Yes,
Yes, on that one.
Do you want to spend that 1 coin to reroll that 3?
why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Is
Might
the
as
question
well.
at the
We're
moment.
here.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, yeah. I'm in the Scorpion
I mean, it's not gonna-
Canyon.
it's not gonna go
It's
great
like
for you.
winning the Scorpion Canyon.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, no,
Okay,
God,
all
no.
right, that's fine. And it wasn't a 1, which is crucial.
No.
So you got 7 hits on him.
I did.
The 6s also remove those 2 scourges when they go back to
Heck yeah.
the zone. That's phenomenal.
The curse problem
He has been
is
punched so directly in the face.
Now
that he's
he
at
does
2 hit points.
have.
Okay,
a
now I'm going to be
counter.
made to suffer, aren't I?
Probably.
What's the counter say?
Azaz deals 3 damage to the attacking hero.
How many hit points do you have?
3.
Can you please read some of the effects at the top of your board, but I
Yes.
don't know which ones?
When I would be dealt damage, instead gain 1 darkness and move 1.
So you may use that in fact. So you can get hit and murdered right now,
can
or you
die.
can gain 1 darkness and move to an adjacent location. Your choice.
As soon as I'm dealt 1 point of damage, I leave, right?
No. You're being
I'm being dealt 3.
No, but right, but you're not being dealt 1
Yeah.
and 1 and 1.
Yeah.
But what is the first line that say?
If you would be dealt
If
damage.
you would be dealt damage.
Yes.
So
Instead.
before you're dealt damage,
Yeah.
You
you
get
are
nothing.
interrupting it and taking no damage and walking away.
Oh, well, that's much better.
Yeah. So would
See
you
you
like
later.
would you like to gain 1 darkness
Yeah,
for your heap?
fuck off.
Where would you like to go? Here, here, or here?
Or through a gate to any location.
Yes,
Or is there a
exactly. I'll
gate
just
to
Or
leave.
to there, or there, or there.
Here, I'm going to go
Hey, you want to go hang out with that dragon?
through the portal. Yeah, I'll kill another boss.
There you go.
You're right
So
there.
far.
Beautiful.
So
Too
far
bad
reach.
you're not very good at this game.
No. Hey, listen, so this is pretty crazy. That first round was deeply unlike our first round
Yes.
we were
card
playing
left.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
do.
have some people have cards up. Are there any other things we want to do?
The
this
only
round?
things I'm going to do is I'm
I'm
going to
good.
walk through that gate into this
You
location.
could walk through yourself if you wanted.
Yeah, or myself. I think that's what I'll
That's
do.
better,
And then I'll
yeah.
go to Outer City.
I don't really know if maybe I want to get out, go through the gate and get over on that side.
Yeah, you do.
Also
quick.
reasonable.
There's plenty of work to do. And the
But you
portal.
could also hold on to it in case because we don't know what the spread of minions for the next round is going to be.
Oh, okay.
So we don't
So
know
we
where
can-
they're going to be.
True.
Yeah,
So
please
we can
hold.
hold
You can
on
hang
to
on to it.
cards
Oh, yeah,
and then
We've been playing very loosey-goosey with
It's true.
one aspect of this game, and we're going to find out what that means for everybody.
It's going to be
Pretty
painful. It's going to be painful. The reaping is coming.
But I'm going to really quickly play this card that says discard each tan card from your heap.
Yes.
So any tan cards you have in here, put into your
your heap
discard
Or
right now.
purple cards, because they also count as
So
tan.
tan and
Yeah.
purple cards move from your heap to your discard. Cards in discard good. Cards in heap bad. Darkness cards are not tan.
really.
Yeah.
So here's all my tan cards.
And those go to your discard.
Yep, done.
All right, I'm full of meat.
You thinking about it?
I don't know if I really like this card right now, or
During
Don't have
dawn, you can discard it
oh, okay.
and just draw
Yeah.
new fresh boys.
Okay, so now we have finished
Yeah.
the day phase. Everybody's no longer adventuring. They're all
Yep.
neat.
Nope, we're done.
Full of meat.
Oh, I'm so full.
Okay.
Keith, Bring out the swords.
So now it is time for Dusk. During Dusk, we do any Dusk triggers, including this one. We're going to move the darkness tracker one space, following the arrows, for each card in each hero's heap.
What?
And then discard all the cards in heaps. So, for instance, having done the things that I did very reasonably, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 cards in my heap, so I move it up 4. No big deal. See, that's a nice, normal, conservative amount to move. I moved it up 4.
I've got just a little bit more. I've got 6.
You got 6. 6 is fine.
Listen,
Move it up to 10.
I only have a little bit more
What do
than
you got?
that.
What do you
I have
got?
9.
9 is as much as the two of us put together.
Yeah.
For dramatic
And just a
effect,
little
I'm
bit
gonna
more
go
than
next.
6.
And then what do you have here?
Also 9.
You have 9. See, that's as much as
It's
the two of us put
equal.
together. What's
Yeah,
going on?
like a
Okay, but
completely
that's okay.
reasonable
We're at
game.
28. 28 is only 2 shy of what we had at the very beginning of the game. But I'm
Since
sure
there's no one else playing,
but
18.
that's a lot.
that's as much as
18.
these two put together.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the problem. We're at 28, and the track goes to 35.
Oh no.
So 18, we go 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, and the remaining 11 go 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now's the
When
time
this
to
deck
talk about
runs
a
out,
thing.
we lose.
Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I feel like
we're
you guys
almost halfway
I mean,
through the
I
game.
think that if we run the tape back, and I think that Josh would agree with me, I heard several times that there was no negative.
No negative consequences at all.
No sarcasm.
My favorite part is that you're sitting next to Paul, and he will encourage you, even after this, having learned no lessons,
I
to
saw
do
it.
the same thing every
I
time.
could see that
consequences.
twinkle.
Yeah.
I could see that twinkle in his eye.
But anyway, everything goes to your discard. Now, not your darkness cards. Your darkness cards return to the darkness
Yes.
Oh.
zone.
They don't gum up
They
your
don't
deck
go up
right
your
now.
deck forever.
They
So
don't?
Darkness cards are gone.
Oh, darkness, they just affect the big trap.
Correct. They're
just
just
a way of keeping
counters,
track of-
so you can keep track of like all of the nonsense you're doing.
Smooth. Now, this goes into discard.
Into discard. That's correct. Discard is a fine place for cards to be. They don't hurt you there.
Yeah.
These stay out permanently, or
No,
go back in?
they go in your discard. They'll reshuffle eventually.
Yeah. And then now we have to flip a bunch of cards.
And that was the Dusk phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we have the Dark phase. Remember how we had 30 points before and it was
Yeah.
a lot of stuff? Now
Yeah.
they have 35.
Yeah.
And
But first-
they've also gone through a third of their deck.
But first,
We've also killed one entire boss.
We've killed one entire boss, and Azaz
And
is looking
punched
real
Azaz
shaky. He's
in
got
the
that.
face really
He's down to
hard.
2 health.
Yeah.
He's a couple of people's direct damage amount away from just being gone.
He's toast, yeah.
But that said, before we do all this darkness stuff, we have to do the darkness stuff of each of the
cards.
bosses. Now,
Yeah.
Dayanara has fallen. She's not there anymore.
True.
So she doesn't have her dark phase, except that every boss's fallen marker also has a darkness effect. What's that one for her?
deal 2 damage to each hero and minion in this location.
So there's nobody in this location. Oh, wait.
Well, we're going to talk about a thing.
We're not going
Yeah.
to talk about hero death.
Yeah.
We're now going to talk about hero death. So much
So
like
Crow's
our
in this
friend
location has
Sonic
zero
the
health.
Hedgehog,
Yeah.
all of my coins go blah blah blah.
Oh, okay.
Any coins you have fall into the location
I can
you
hear
want.
the sound.
Any cards that were in my hand are discarded. I
Your
gain,
discard, not your heap.
I gain darkness to my heap equal to my hand limit.
So his hand limit is 6, so 6 cards to
6.
3, 4, 5, 6 go in his heap.
These are student loan
And I
documents,
go-
it doesn't come up.
Fellow adventurers, I hate to bring this up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but when a hero is defeated,
Yeah.
we have to add a scourge to the location.
Yes,
Oh,
curse.
yeah, yeah.
That's true.
That is
A
true.
curse.
Gimme.
Yep. And
Absolutely.
so that lady
I've got bad news,
I want
everybody.
to tell you about all of the aspects of this game.
Yeah.
I had no cards left. I couldn't move.
Yeah.
But when you die, you go to Monarch City. You're there. You have no health.
As you'll note, none of the heroes that we talked about are healers. They're all in Monarch City, resurrecting us over and
Yeah,
over and
yeah,
over.
yeah, exactly.
Wave after wave of Krolls have.
There's just bodies falling out of the
Yeah.
portal.
Yeah.
They're like, get moving. They have a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We'll get
we
you
have
back in there.
created a lot of darkness and lost one of our heroes. He'll be back.
soon.
Remember, at dawn, every
dawn.
hero in Monarch City heals to full.
Yeah.
So right now, Kroll is in Monarch City, but with 0 health.
Yeah.
Something hypothetically could happen between now and then that would gain him a health, like from an event, and then let him move out and be like, no, this is fine. I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
going.
I'm just
But
going to
it's-
crawl towards my.
But it might be
next
better to
step.
stay there and heal up. It might be.
I'm better really hanging out.
Yeah.
Azaz deals 1 hero in his location, 3 damage.
I left.
It's good
that's a
to
good
not be
thing.
there.
Everybody left. That's
Sapphire, add 1 frost to Sapphire's location.
No, that's gonna be a pain.
She's going to be tough to beat.
yeah. This,
Gree gains 1 coin if there are if there are no green minions on his location.
He gains 1 coin.
Yeah.
There are green minions on
bad.
his location though.
Then Gree gains each coin in locations with green minions.
So Gree steals that coin. That's the only coin
that's the
located in the
only
green
one,
minions.
true.
But all of Gree's goblins steal coins for him.
Yeah. It's he's a mob boss.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's the
they are
end
mobs.
of
He's
these
the boss.
dark effects. Are there any other dark effects? I think you have one over there.
Dark. Each hero gains 1 dark. If
One dark
there
card.
is
Yeah.
if there are no Scourge on this card, flip it.
Yep.
So everybody just gains 1.
Perfect. And we
one.
heaped Scourge up on that thing.
One
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
So at least it's
One
not
for
going
me.
to flip.
And so it doesn't flip, which is good because the flip side of it is far worse.
So much
While
better.
the curses are in play, we all gain one darkness every dark. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
But when it flips,
not that good.
It's,
It's just
it's
worse.
much worse.
It's so much worse.
Okay.
Oh, these are over here. Eventually, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
We're not there.
I guess
It's
I
very
get
soon.
excited. I
We
get
have
excited.
so much bad guy time to have.
guess
Because
that's
now
true.
this has to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Come on.
So,
Come on.
Jeez.
It's just like before.
yeah. All right. So
So let's flip.
here we go. All right. First, Pleasant Hill, S2.
So
You're going to get
pleasant.
2 red minions.
All right.
Rockbridge Pass.
Oh, I remember this.
I don't like this.
And curse, yep. Rockbridge Pass, which is W6, gets 2 blue minions and a coin. And we are out of coins over here, just so you know.
There you go.
I'm just out of a pile. Oh, I'll just add
Unicorn
even one of my pile of
Forest
coins.
is S1, and it gets 3 green minions.
The Unicron Forest.
Yeah, the Unicorn Forest. Yep.
Do you have the license?
Thanks for saving the Orson Welles voice.
So, minus B, which is now 3 instead of 4.
Right.
Advanced Sapphire. What's Sapphire's advanced text?
Add 1 frost and 1 blue minion to Sapphire's location.
Oh my God.
It's not
It's
great.
not good. We might have a dragon in our city soon.
Very soon. We get an event, because we did cross the event threshold. Evil is aligned. In the location with the most scourges,
Tied.
tied for those.
Oh no,
no,
scourges.
no.
4. Scourges or curses?
Scourges.
Yeah.
Scourges.
Curses.
Oh, it is curses.
Oh,
it is
okay.
curses. My apologies.
yeah.
My apologies. In the place with the most curses, it's tied. We push each adjacent curse into that location. It doesn't do anything. It would conglomerate curses,
Yeah,
but
sorts them out.
because you guys did such
You
a
did-
good
you
job
did the
at
cleaning.
getting
It
rid
was
of curses,
insane.
you guys, between the two of you.
Well, I'll remember that day.
Good vacuuming.
Okay, whew, that was close. Okay, back to this. Copper Creek Mines is E7, and it gets 1 blue minion. Additionally, Blizzard Mountain gets 3 blue minions.
Oh, that's too many.
It is. What happens when that happens?
Well,
they
these
go-
3 are going to charge right away, but first they're going to poop out a
Yeah,
frost.
one more
frost.
frost for that location.
It happens when there's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when,
just like the
when,
guys.
when they charge. When
Yeah.
the 4th is added and they move out.
Yeah. The red minions add a scourge.
She's in
add a
an ice
curse
fortress right now, which
When
is
the
no good.
3rd red minion is
Yeah.
added, the blue ones do it when they charge.
You cannot see the dragon at all.
Yeah. And
So-
Joey,
it's
we
so
got
cool.
we got a whole frost left. That's gonna be
It'll be
fun.
fun. We'll just wait till she goes to Monarch City, then we don't have to deal with the frost.
Amarak Peak gets 3 blue minions and a coin.
All right.
I'm out of coins over here, so
You got to do coins yourself. Yep.
Cool.
you have the good long arms.
Scorpion Canyon, which is where the fighting was just
Yeah.
happening, gets 2 red minions.
Okay.
Unfortunate, but
And Brookdale Village, which is S4.
Brookdale Village, I believe, is
Yeah. That's
It's
sorry, no,
that's
that's
over there.
Yeah,
It's
remember
it's
it runs
there.
down the
Village
table.
right there.
yeah.
I couldn't see it. on
Gets
the
2
thing. Yeah, exactly.
tan minions.
2 tan.
And we have gotten another event. This event is Death and Taxes. In each location with tan minions, destroy 1 non-tan minions. Are tan minions with any non-tan minions?
No.
No.
They
Currently
do some
no.
murdering. Each hero in a location with tan minions
Nope.
Nope.
loses a coin. Whew, we avoided the death and we avoided the taxes.
Not so bad.
Not so bad, which is nice. McCorm Highlands gets 2 tan minions and a coin.
Those
Orc Valley gets 2 red minions
Really?
and a
Right
coin.
at the door?
Yeah, right at the door. And Copper Creek Mines gets 3 blue minions, which is a problem.
do not like the number of blue minions that exist.
So they charged out here.
Yeah.
So
And
a
that
frost
puts
gets
the-
added there.
Yep. And that's our last frost, which doesn't do it yet, but nope.
No, the frost got added
So yes,
to
so
a
she moves
location,
to
so
there.
she teleports to there.
The nice thing is
That
she's
makes her the
not.
best. Now
Yeah.
she's not in her ice fortress.
Right, and one more frost thing, and she won't be there either. She'll be in Monarch
4
City.
more blue minions and we lose the game.
4 more blue minions.
This
and we lose the game.
is this is it.
And 5 more blue minions, but we still have all this.
It's probably fine.
It's probably fine. All right.
It'll be fine.
The Dark Woods, which is the starting location for Diana here,
More
is
like
going to get 3
Dork
tan
Woods.
minions, and then we're going to pause and do an
event.
event. We're going to employ the Masons Union. Each hero may spend any number of coin.
Yeah.
If the total number of coin spent is equal to the number of towers plus 3, we add a tower. So if a tower were destroyed,
Oh, nice.
we could get a tower back with this.
Nice.
But we're at 4 towers, so
We're Gucci.
this is a good thing to have, but it would have been better to have next turn when we lose some towers.
All right.
We're gonna minus B, which is 3, 1, 2, 3. Not quite done. Advance the green boss. What happens?
Move Green 1 location following the arrows and add 2 green minions to its location.
So just him.
And
Just the
green,
boss?
Just the boss, and add 2 green, and he spawns 2 new minions,
and then he gets 2 coins.
and then he gains 2 coins, which he has done. And finally, -1, which is exactly the right amount. Blizzard Mountain gets a blue minion, just 1.
Okay, but then 3 of those.
3 of these charge, and when these 3 charge, also we add a coin here. Is important, very important,
Yeah,
super
yeah.
important.
But when those three,
When those 3 charge, we would add a frost here.
right,
But when the 7th frost, go ahead.
if a 7th Frost would be added to the map, instead,
she goes to the.
she goes to
And
Monarch
as
City.
soon as she enters there, she destroys a tower. Gone forever.
Tower board.
So the Masons Union came in like, you guys don't need us. And we're
And then
like,
they're like,
we're
"We're
out of
like-
here.
It's like when they knock on your door
Yeah.
and they're like, "Do you need a new
You're
roof?"
sick of it. And you're just like, okay, fucking, all right.
There was
yeah.
hail last
So
night.
they
You should
go,
get a new
and
roof.
then a tower goes down, and they're like, Mason,
They
and they're
see
like,
it.
no, we're on our 15.
They see it in their review. They can see it in their rear view.
And they're like, we're on our 15.
Okay, so we have a dragon-sized problem over here.
Yeah.
But there's no frost in there with
That
it.
is true.
That's such a nice way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right here. But anyway, so you've chewed up the whole track.
Yeah.
Making
And now we're
things-
more than halfway through this deck, you can see.
Yes. So we got to go to work.
And ideally go to work in a way that doesn't generate 1 million darkness.
Yeah.
Unless we kill all of the bosses.
Sure.
In which case it doesn't matter how much
This is
darkness we
psycho
generate.
talk.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Well,
Now,
there's only 2 here.
It's not
I can kill that
easy.
guy.
Yeah, if you've got direct
Yeah, I'll
damage,
just-
do
I
that
do.
early.
I will just kill that guy.
and there's a portal. There's a portal at home.
Yep.
But when Mom says there's portals at home.
Yeah, exactly.
portals at home?
We have portals at home.
That's right.
Here. So now it's time to.
So now it is dawn. So everybody that's in Monarch City heals to full.
That's important. Additionally, you may discard any cards you currently have in your hand if
Right.
you don't want them, and then draw back up to your hand limit size. If the drawing reveals the thing, do what it says. So that is revealed. So you draw 2.
Yep.
Then you pause. You need to draw 3 more before that.
Yes.
What happens?
I gain 1 darkness for each occupied sneak attack space.
Ah.
But I used all my sneak
Very
attack.
cleverly, you have no occupation.
Exactly.
space.
Now I place 1. Oh, and then I get a free sneak attack.
There you go.
All right, cool.
And then you shuffle
I'll
up your deck,
shuffle
keep going,
and
and draw
grab-
3 more.
Exactly.
You got it. You got it.
All right, here. So who's got Azaz?
So I can get Azaz really quick and help everybody out.
So uninterested. I mean, that's
Just a little
good.
bit, yeah.
But I'm
So
worried about a
I'm going
specific
to add a gate to a red location, which I'm going to pull this gate. add
I
it to the red
can
location.
also remove Sapphire from this location if there's a more advantageous place for us to fight her.
And then each hero at a location with gates gains a coin.
Can you pause on that?
Yeah.
Because I was about to move to Monarch City.
Yes, please.
And I would like to move to Monarch City.
Absolutely.
And then you let me gain a coin?
Absolutely.
Thank
Please
you
do
so
that.
much. I'm just gonna do some moving that gets me to here
Nothing is a big deal, but
and
shakedown snare.
Mm-hmm.
Gain 1 coin for each enemy in 1 adjacent location.
to there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey.
So
Huge value.
do that right now.
So I get 2 coins for each hero in my location. There are 3 heroes in my location, so I get 6 coins plus 1 more from Paul.
Heck yeah.
I will take 7 coins at your convenience.
Let me tell you
I'll
about
just
it. We're
move
all
some
doing
coins.
this thing right now because
And
we
I'm going
the
to
situations are
use
dire.
2 more, please.
Each hero. Would you like to enter Monarch City real quick? The answer is you do. You want
Sure.
Do you know how I've been gaining money a lot this game?
Well, because I'm
We're
gonna.
gonna see why in a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna make everybody in my location draw 1 card. If anybody wants to get to Monarch City first,
Okay.
before that happens.
Ooh, real quick, before you do, in case that I eventually get healed, I'm going to deal myself 2 damage, destroy both of these gates, and deal 2 damage to Azaz.
Oh, I love that for us. Let me tell you about how Azaz has perished, because that was the amount of hit points.
He had
that
2 hit
left.
points.
Yeah.
So now,
Now we just have to deal with
before we do the drawing cards and things like that,
Yeah.
who wants to gain coins or these cards?
Oh yeah. We've got Azaz's true name.
rewards.
Let me tell you about these rewards. So because we
Incredible
have
rewards.
defeated Azaz, great job.
We got
and
we got
great job
so
with that massive
close.
damage last round.
Thanks, Phil.
There are 3 rewards we have
must be
available to
murdered.
us. Azaz's true name, the Flaming Lash, and the Hellgate Key. The Hellgate Key, all of these are purple cards with 2 icons on them, but the Hellgate Key allows you to, as a utility card, you teleport to any one location. You can go anywhere with this, and then you deal damage, 1 damage for free in that location. So you go somewhere, get a point of damage. So if someone is not in Monarch City and wants to use this to get to Monarch City right now for free and deal a point of damage, to
Yeah, I mean,
Sapphire,
that seems like a huge win.
seems pretty good. Another thing is the Flaming Lash, which deals 1 damage in your location, and then deals 1 damage in 1 adjacent location. Pretty good as well.
Amazing.
And then finally, there's Azaz's true name, which removes a scourge in your location and removes one scourge in any one other location in the map.
Okay, so that's incredible.
They're all very good. I definitely would like one of these 3 cards because I'm about to do a very big attack on Azaz, and so I want the 2 purple dice. I don't even care what the text is. So you guys,
I'm leaning toward coins myself.
I'm
you
okay
get
with
the
coins too.
so you 2 get coins.
Yeah.
You 2 get 3 coins each.
You should take the teleport because you need to get there. I'm already there.
Yeah, I can get there. I have a
gate.
There's a gate there too, so it's
Right, but if you
It's a free
you have to
damage, too.
spend that
Free
to move,
damage,
but
yeah.
that's a move and smash a guy.
Yeah. And then which of these 2 do you want?
I'll take this one because I'll use it, and that one we're pretty good on.
It doesn't matter because it's just going to
Yorgos.
be. And then is there any reason for me not to attack Azaz right now? Or, I
Azaz?
mean, not Azaz, Sapphire.
There are a bunch of reasons. Number one,
okay.
each hero in my location, draw a card.
Sure.
Would you like to be there first?
yes.
You're
gonna-
going
you're
to
gonna
play
move?
the.
Teleport.
Yep. So put that in your heap.
Yep, I will. I'm going to teleport into home base
And 1 direct damage to.
and 1 direct
That-
damage.
So now, one thing that has been happening every time Frost has been added,
Yeah.
she is also healed for 1. She's at 15.
Yeah.
So she is
She has
very.
a lot of
she's
health.
got
Oh,
a
she's
lot.
chunk.
She
gets
gains
chunky.
healthy, and she can go beyond her max health.
Now everybody in my location draws a card.
Another one.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. The
same one.
Yeah, the same one.
Okay.
Yep. Now, really quickly too, everyone in a location with a gate draws a card,
Oh, that
Interesting.
should be everybody.
which is everybody.
Yeah. These are not helpful to me.
Okay. So now that this has procced,
Yeah.
I gain a darkness, but I also get 2 coins. We're out of coins, so that's interesting.
They are a finite resource. Is the treasure in the
You're
land.
about to spend. I mean,
You're going to spend.
It's because all these cards are super
Yeah.
high,
Yeah.
that's why.
I did Sonic card.
It is my fault as well.
there's a big pile of money over there.
Yeah.
That's fine. Still, I got an coin.
Yeah,
That's
and
good.
you have plenty of it. Look at all this
Oh yeah.
PowerPoint
Oh
you
yeah.
got.
We're getting these scourges.
Dealt with.
And then before you attack her, I'm going to leave.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the counterattack is an AoE. It's going to hit everybody in that location, so we want to.
For how much damage? 2 to everybody?
I believe it's 2, yes.
Yeah.
Two damage
everybody.
to each hero in the
location.
In the location.
So if you
gonna
don't
destroy
want to be
one
attacked
minion
back
in
by her, because
each
I'm going to
of
stab
these
her a bunch and hard,
locations.
and I want to not anybody get
I can leave and walk back in.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
but here's the thing. I can teleport any number of heroes in my location to a red location. Is there a red location with a gate?
Would you like there to be?
If you do that first, then we can
Yeah.
efficiently
Yeah.
card everyone out, and then they can gate back
what
in.
red location? Do you want it to be here? Do you want it to be over there to fight
Wait,
those?
wait, do the one.
Might-
Do the one with.
It might be useful
with
for it to
green.
be here.
Oh, of course. That's what I'll do. There.
There you go.
No skeletons.
Then,
Yeah.
So nobody has to move of their own volition. Anybody who's not going to do an
Paul,
attack,
did you need to move to do that or anything?
No.
those two go
Yeah.
go there. I assume you're going with me.
And also, assuming we're not winning this turn, we do need to worry about blue minions because
We need to worry about blue
That's right,
minions.
we're not winning this turn, I don't think. Not
And
with
we
the amount of
do need
damage.
to worry about Gree because Gree does have a big pile of
Right.
damage as well. Anyway, I'm now going to attack.
I believe that's
yeah. Now I think it's
true.
good.
Okay, when I attack Dinar, and normally I prefer to play Cade as a mini attacks because of my middle ability where I do additional attacks.
Based on you can spend for attacks.
Yes, but and whereas her, you want to do fewer big attacks because her counter is so
The
terrible.
reaction's so gruesome. Yeah.
It's bad. But I have this, which is 1, 2, 3 blue cards and 2 purple cards. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice, which is like a normal Vitalia attack.
Right, and then you
I
can
worked extra hard to do the thing that you do with one card.
and then you can spend coins to
Yeah,
get
to
further
reroll.
attacks.
to get
and also to make
I get 10 points of
dice.
rerolls, and then after this attack, I will not die. She'll hit me for 2. I'll be at 2 health, and
Yep.
I'll make another attack, spending coins to make it bigger, and then I'll probably die.
Well, let's see what you got.
So this is 8.
Well, at least you won't have to walk very far to be resurrected.
Correct.
She's a 5 up.
Yeah, that's the trick.
She's rough.
She's
But
so.
she's got no ice around her, so that's
That's true. That
very
is really
helpful.
good.
We love this.
So I've rolled all these dice, and
Hey!
there are some 5s, which is nice, but there's also some things that don't look like 5s. So these 3 5s are nice to see.
Yeah. So you spend some money.
But I'm going to spend 5 coins, so the coin bank is replenished,
Yay.
Replenish head.
to roll these 5 dice. And I
I'm
can
going
do
to try
this.
to get some coins out of Gree.
And that
Okay.
6,
Whoa!
and that 5, and that 5 go over there. And so I've got 2 coins. You know, I'm going to spend 2 coins, because rather than making another attack, which will hurt me, I don't mind
Pile
just...
them right now.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
maxing. Yeah.
That's a 5. This is a 3. Ooh. Reroll that. That's a 1.
That's jacked
jacked.
as hell.
Okay.
It's got to be flat.
That's a 5.
See? And
So that's 8 damage to her.
8 damage brings her down to 6.
Oh yeah, because you dealt one when you moved in.
I did.
Yeah,
And,
maybe.
and I was doing some maintenance-y things.
Okay, that's
as well,
great. And she then counters to everybody in the place where I am.
For 2 damage.
Ow! Now, if you don't mind,
Does she have any other?
No, because her ongoing is all the frost stuff.
Yeah.
so I could spend 2 dice to attack at my location, gaining 1 die for the attack, but I could spend an additional coin, or an additional coin to make it 1 die, 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice. I could make a 4-die attack against her. It would kill me. I don't think it's worth it.
I think we let her sit there and burn another tower.
Well, unless other people can hurt her, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
worth me
I can
burning
hurt her,
these
but it,
coins
Right.
to die.
Right,
if,
right.
It,
No.
if it killed her,
That
I
would be great.
But it would at most take her to 2 health.
Yeah.
My plan is to build a significant sneak attack.
I have a 3-shot on her, but I don't know if that's going to do anything.
I mean,
Well, I won't have any
she's like at 6.
rerolls if
Yeah.
I do.
Exactly.
But if you have a 3 shot, you can do 3 direct damage to her?
No. It's just
It's three dice.
3 dice.
Okay.
Off of a card. I think that's good.
Is that, you don't have any other blue cards? You can't stack.
It's just a sword.
But do you have? But you can stack that one underneath
Oh.
it, so you have a 4-die attack.
4-die attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what.
And that's from range?
I'm right because it's from range. So I'm tempted.
you don't get hurt.
I'm tempted.
No, but
if
He'll
he
get
will-
hurt here.
But not until
Oh, she's going to counter me. She's not going to counter you.
right. So you could do that.
Yes, and then whittle her down, and then you could.
I can maybe finish her off.
Yeah.
I'm also going to help you out with coins.
Oh, I
I-
love
if
If I
that.
do
got
some
coins
mathematics.
Well, but you hang, you can't give me your coins.
No, I'm saying I got coins to spend.
Yeah,
if
to
I
re-roll.
Yeah.
So you should do as big of an attack. Can anybody give young Eric here some cards, or specifically blue cards? If it's okay if you can't, but can you before we move on?
Give cards?
Well, like if
Like
you
a
can
discover
make him
or-
discard, make him draw.
yes.
Yeah. It's unlikely that you do. It is
Yeah.
likely that the mages do.
Here's what I can do.
Yeah.
I can teleport you to my location over there with those coins.
Okay, there's bad guys here though.
I know, but I can also make you gain 1 coin for each gate on the map, which is 6.
Okay, so you're teleporting me to here.
Yep.
You're giving me 6 coins.
Correct.
Which is great. That should do it.
Yeah, and you can also pick up the coins.
I can't.
Oh,
There's bad
Only
guys
if
here.
we can somehow get rid of those blue
I mean,
guys.
I can attack them
hold
using.
on,
Right.
we can.
Oh, you can shoot them? Yeah, you're
Hold
next
on,
door.
hold on.
Shoot him with your non-blue
Before I
cards.
do my thingy,
Yeah.
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 I have
This is the game.
Actually, this is the
But
game.
hold on. I got it.
destroy up to 2 minions in one adjacent location.
There you go.
Okay, yeah,
there
I
we
guess,
go.
I guess
See?
they'll just go.
And then I'll just pick up these coins, and then I
Yes.
have a card that I can walk back in with, since
Right.
there's a gate here.
Beautiful.
So make your attack,
Yep.
and then I will.
Yeah, and now you're out, so you don't get hit, and so now you can
Exactly.
go back in.
You and I are going to agree. How many green cards you got?
Well, I got 2 green cards, but remember, most of the dice that I roll against bosses come
Yeah.
from sneak.
And how many purple cards you got?
Well, I don't have any purple cards,
Okay,
but I have
just-
ways to fill this
Yes,
up.
correct.
I have a way to wipe
right.
all of the minions that are in
Eric,
there.
So
One
it's
fell
3
We're depending on you.
base, right?
Right, 'cause you're
1
base.
because I'm in a forest.
Right, so you're rolling 4 dice. Yeah.
swoop. 4 dice. Just 4
And,
dice.
and none of those. Yeah, it's 4 dice. It's a 4-die attack. Here we go.
And you got to roll 5 up.
Yeah, but you've got all those dice for re-rolling, and you've got a
2.
5. Yeah, 2.
Oh.
So you're rolling 2 of them. So pay your 2 coins.
Burn those coins.
Heck yeah.
That's what they're for.
No.
Burn more coins.
Just keep spending.
As much damage as you can get means we can maybe defeat.
This is credit card debt.
Oh, nice. 2 5s.
4 damage to her.
She's down to 2.
And-
you take 2 damage.
No.
I take 1.
He takes 1
take
because
1
of range.
damage.
Oh,
And then
heck
I
yeah.
spend a card
To re-enter the
to
arena.
walk back in and be like, oh, by the way, I forgot. I dropped these
From
coins.
16 to
and I'm going
0
to
in a-
spend 2
I mean, 500
coins
game.
to
Right.
attack. And I am going to roll. This is rolling 1 die. This is rolling 2 dice. This is rolling 3 dice. She has 3 hit points?
Yeah.
2.
2 hit points. I'm going to just roll.
2
dice.
dice.
I'm just
Until
going to roll 2
they're
dice.
perfect.
But then I'm going to re-roll
You're
them.
going to roll 2 dice until they're perfect.
I'm depending on this to get me 5s
Yes.
and 6s. I think that's reasonable. So here we go. I'm going to roll 2 dice, both 6s, first time. Here
Yeah.
we go. Bam. Well, you know what? 1 hit's pretty good. I'm going to re-roll this 1 die once, twice. I spend 2 more coins.
Think of the savings. Look at
And
that.
she is dead and does not get to
I'm going to
counterattack
hand you
me.
these cards because it's going to matter for you.
Oh, yeah, you
here,
can look at the rewards.
Here, no,
Oh, you want me to do the thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
you do the
All right.
auction.
Again, everybody can get 3 coins, or we have 3 rewards. The Mark of Dragon Rage, the Blessing of Permafrost, or the Sapphire Scale. But as Matt points out, you get first dibs on these for a
Yeah.
reason.
Because you might punch a guy.
I might.
Sapphire Scale is a movement card that after you move, you gain 5 health. It's
Wow. I mean, I don't even have 5 health. So.
All 3 of these, of course, have the 2
Attacks.
boss heads on them, right? There's a utility card, Blessing and Permafrost, that removes each scourge in and adjacent to your location. So if you were standing here, for instance, or heck, better yet, if you were standing at Mother's Step, you would remove all of those frosts and all of those frosts.
I mean, that's profound.
Additionally, there's Mark of Dragon Rage, which is an attack that if you attack with it, besides the 2 dice here, you gain 2 more dice and you reroll all of your rolled ones.
Then I think that's probably for me.
Do you want that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to have that
I'll
one?
take that one. Thank
Okay. And does anybody want the Blessing of Permafrost or the Sapphire Scale? Sapphire Scale heals you a bunch. Blessing of Permafrost removes scourges.
I mean, I'm removing scourges with coins anyway, so I think that's probably better.
You
for
have
me
your
to
own
get the
technique
coins.
for
You want to just get coins? All right.
I think I'm just getting coins.
Do you?
Since I'm over there, I should take. I don't care what it was. I'm going to use it for dice.
Which one do you want?
Give me the remove scourge.
Okay. Do
I can
you
teleport.
want this ability to move and gain health?
If you don't want it, I'll take it. Would you rather have coins?
I have so many coins.
Okay, so you want that one for the purple dice.
The question is 3 coins or 6 coins more useful to you?
6 coins lets me really put as many gates as I want anywhere, so that's useful.
Take 6 coins, and I'll take this. Unless you want this.
No.
It's not clear to me.
No, here.
Okay, great.
And
So I have
one,
2.
3.
Yeah,
Yep.
and my heap.
And then I'm going to really quickly play this card so that everyone in a location with a gate gains 1 health.
Sure. Hold off on that for
Yeah,
one
yeah.
second.
Oh yeah.
I need it soon.
Yeah. Deal 1 damage to each hero and enemy in my location.
Hero.
Yep. So we both take 1.
Yeah.
All of those minions are dead.
All of the minions are
Gree
dead.
takes one
Minions
damage.
have 1 health each.
Yeah.
Well, here, no, hang on. Can I just beat a few of them up
yeah, let
to
him
get
get- let him
dice?
get- he needs to
Can
get
I just
some
bully
attacks.
them before you annihilate them?
Sure.
Yeah.
However
Oh,
you
that's
like.
a good
He
idea.
needs to make some sneak attack dice.
Here, let's bully them for a little while. Okay.
Yeah, so
we're gonna skulk the hidden paths.
Sure. So roll 5 dice, but first,
Why 5?
because there's 5 minions.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not color coded at all.
No.
So you gain 1 die for your sneak attack pool.
But they have different attack thresholds.
Yeah.
And when you
just
roll dice,
assign
you
your
assign
dice.
them. So, but first, did you want to gain a sneak attack? Is it?
You know that I love a sneak attack die.
And
now,
then you roll 5 dice.
I'm going to roll 5 dice.
Snack attack
And so, gobs.
Gobs have a defense of 3.
Yep.
Currently, the kobold cultists
Are 5.
because-
Are
yes,
5.
correct. That's correct. You got it.
You're gonna have so many opportunities. We might win this time now.
Maybe.
This turn now.
So
All right.
really bad.
Not great. Not
Wow.
great. But it's okay. You're doing this for the sneak attack dice.
Yes, exactly.
No. Don't even worry about it.
Oh sure.
Yeah,
Well, like
I'm just
maybe in the
trying to
future, but it's not
they're,
right now.
they're not long for this world.
So the point is, which 2 things? I mean, gobs are 3.
Yeah.
So you can kill both the goblins,
Yeah.
kill the goblins.
Yeah, here we go. Fine.
They're good.
and then do you want to make another attack?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're gonna. It's gonna keep happening.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, and this one here, after this attack, you'll get to put. You'll get to. Oh, for each rolled 6.
Yes, I know. So
Should've
this
done
one.
the last one.
I know.
But you didn't roll any 6s. So it doesn't
No,
matter.
exactly.
So
It was
you're,
bad.
So
you're
one
only
goes
rolling
there.
3.
What's that?
One goes here.
That's right. It feels like cheating.
Don't forget.
I
And
didn't
then
think so
roll
good.
3 dice against your
With as
cultist.
many 6s as we can get.
Ideally 3.
Or none.
None is a fine number, but none did kill 2 of them.
Now,
Yes.
do you want to use some coins to attempt to get 6s?
I think it's better to save
no,
the
just
coins
do
for
it
fighting
alone.
Green.
I'm gonna hit him
also
again.
Yeah.
I love that.
Kill 2 of the.
Yep. 2.
Yep.
Nice.
And so now that remaining one's defense is only 3.
Yes.
Only
so,
3?
So
You're
he's,
only rolling 1
he's
die.
gonna be an easy grab.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just play this for the
Sure.
dice. We got 1 die that we're rolling on it.
Just rolling 1 die. But before you
But
roll that 1 die, do you want to?
why not put one of those in there?
Yeah.
There you go.
And he's dead.
And he's
So
dead.
you've cleaned up the blue minions situation, quite notably. And there seem to be no minions in the location with you and Green.
And now you're going to play that
I'm
card.
still gonna hit everyone for 1 because
Yes.
I'm gonna hit Gree for
Then
1.
Gree takes
Yeah.
1. You each take 1 damage, but then I play this card so everyone in a location with a gate gains a health.
Thank you.
Boom.
Would you like to make a massive attack against? So he has no minions right now.
Yeah, but he
Right.
has all these coins, but it's fine.
We'll get into what that
Yeah.
means in a second.
It's true.
Because you have a purple card that gives you
Yes.
like just so many dices.
Yes. So that's
You lead off with that one and
Yeah.
then stack these under it.
exactly right. So the Mark of Dragon Rage, I gain 2 extra dice, and by attacking him, I also generate 1.
Yeah.
Put one in there.
Yeah.
You gain 2 dice for this. So
Right.
your pool is 2.
Right.
Then you stack all these cards, so your pool is 4 more. So your pool is 6 before you add your 5 sneak attack dice. I assume you want to add your 5
Yes.
sneak dice. So you
So
have
it's 11
11
dice.
dice.
Nice.
There you go, and then some over there.
Yeah.
There you go. And he's only got 8 hit points, and he's only a 3 up.
How bad can it be?
How bad can it be?
I'm sure it's
Pretty
fine.
bad. I think that having the gold is bad.
I'm just gonna count it right now. Unrelated.
Yeah. Now, so 3 ups. We're looking for 3 ups. Is that right? Let's see what we get. Let's try the first stack of them over here.
Sure. Completely reasonable. Hey,
All right.
Here, but I re-roll each of my rolled ones because of the Mark of Dragon.
Oh,
Rage.
yes, you
If you
do.
do that first.
that is always true.
That 2 is not a rolled 1. One of those dice.
Yeah,
to pick
yeah.
up.
Oh, was?
Two in there.
Here, I'll put that down.
Set it back down as a
Put that
2. And aren't those dice for rolling 2?
Well, I'm just going to roll this,
Okay,
this
all right.
section.
This is fine. All right, so now
Yuck.
all of that goes in a
Well,
pile.
well,
Don't worry about it
the
for now.
3 hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you also have those dice to roll.
Yes, correct. Extra dice. Rolling
You
for
can
3
roll in this zone.
Yeah.
And
Holy cow.
that's pretty good.
Nice.
So you've got 3 6s, 4 6s, 5 6s, a 5, and a 3.
Okay.
Yep.
So now I should.
So when Gree is attacked, remove 1 coin from Gree and re-roll the highest hitting die. Can you please
You need to
re-roll
do
a
this-
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, go ahead and put them off to the side. Cause here you go.
Yep. Can
Great.
you please re-roll a 6? Can you please re-roll a 6?
Yeah, sure.
And this just happens. Damn, you're good at this.
It does say reroll all ones.
Ones.
So,
Yep.
that,
Yeah,
so he gets
that
to
would
reroll
happen
that
now.
one.
So here it come.
Yeah.
Can you please re-roll a 6?
Dude, this is sick.
He's spending all his filthy lucre. This is the problem with saving grief for last.
And re-roll a 6. And re-roll a 5. And re-roll a 6. Because it's the
It's
highest hitting.
always the highest.
And re-roll a 5. And now he's out of money.
He's out of money, and
Nice.
oh, you still got
you've
5
got-
solid
I
hits
love
on
it.
him.
Out
Hey,
so hard, dude.
We're in the re-roll phase. Would you
wanna
like to re-roll
re-roll-
some
Oh,
of
yeah.
your misses?
Yeah, yeah. So let's take these 2 coins.
Yep.
And let's see what type of value we can get. So our 5 base over here.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And let's see what type of flavor.
yeah. And any ones you rolled there, you can reroll.
Exactly.
Yeah.
5.
Nice.
You're
is
very
kinda sick,
good at
boys.
dice. You're very good at dice.
I've never heard that said about
Oh
him.
wow, look at it.
So now,
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Wait.
what you got?
I was going to attack him after. But,
Well, that's,
yeah.
This, is
Oh,
not,
you
this
should?
has to resolve.
I know.
He is at 8 hit points.
Yeah.
He's down to 1. His counterattack is to gain 2 green minions
In his
and
location.
gain 2 coins. He goes, no, my
Yeah,
boys.
yeah,
my
he
boys,
calls him
my
in. He
boys."
calls him in.
So
Do you want me to take care of those boys for you so that you can just get on them?
sure.
Yeah, wipe him.
That seems
Because I literally
like a
want to
reasonable
shoot
thing.
through a
And you
portal.
can-
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
From a green space.
Fantastic.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just going to do a basic attack against them because they're relatively easy. I take 1 damage because they have a counterattack.
This is very silly for you
Why?
to be doing this because you are doing some just regular basic fighting when I could like
Also true.
step in and do this thing where I spend these coins.
You just buy them
and
by their death
do
directly.
Can you hand me 2 of those?
I can.
And here, this is for those 2 goblins. Why look, they're dead.
They're
But that's fair.
Yeah.
they're annihilated.
This is like
That's fair.
you're really good at things, Kroll. It's not stabbing.
That's fair.
All right,
You're
now-
poking with the step. And now
you just come through their portal and he just.
he doesn't even come.
I'm like,
well, he does.
stab,
He's
stab,
going to
stab.
just shoot
Shoot
through the
portal. How many dice
Now,
is this?
I've got 4.
Yeah.
I'm in a
5.
green, so I get 5.
Yep, 5 dice.
4
And
after
I-
this
and I
attack.
get a
If
gold.
there are no minions in your location, there are not. You gain a coin.
Hey.
Which is important because he's got some coins to re-roll your stuff.
But only 2.
All right. Can you please re-roll a 5?
Oof, rough.
Can you please re-roll that 6?
Okay.
He's
and
out of coin.
He's out of coins. You have no successful hits, but you can spend coins. You're gonna do them one at a time?
Yep.
Yes. So 1 is all you
For
need.
dramatic effect. And it is.
There we
Nice.
go.
And that's the end.
And that's the final one. And we did this in less time than 2 games of
I
compile.
cannot believe. I gotta be honest with you, man. I can't. Like when we started out and I sort of saw the edge.
Yeah.
Like is it because we had expert tutelage?
I mean,
or did we just play mega aggression?
So there's 3 things.
Yeah.
Mega aggression is one of those
Yeah.
things. And mega aggression ties into the second thing, which is we're playing on basic mode.
Oh.
What do you mean
There are-
basic mode?
There are elite modes where each of the bosses have significant power increases and strategies that they can employ.
Mechanical
Yeah.
Yes.
changes,
Yeah.
not
This-
just a
this is-
statistical
Not
change.
just like,
Right.
there is no elite mode that is like boss health go up by 1.
hate
no.
that stuff.
It's when the boss does this, they do it. When the boss is attacked,
layer
in this way,
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's strategies. The
Yeah.
bosses employ
Every one
additional
of
strategies.
The minions,
The minions have elite modes as well.
the bosses have 5 tiers
5 levels of elite modes.
elite mode each.
Yeah.
5
And,
discrete
and so, and so you
Yes.
could say,
levels of
I'm going to
challenge?
play on
Yeah.
elite mode 1 for all bosses and none for the minions. Or you say, you know what, I'm going to play 2 of the minions elite, 2 of the minions not, and I'm going to play 1 of the bosses on level
This is the
5 and
modularity.
each of
This
the
is
bosses
like,
on level
yeah.
2.
This is
Yeah.
GTG.
Dials.
We
Yeah.
played. This is a game of Spirit Island with a no adversary, no scenario base. First box.
This is Sentinels of
spirits.
Multiverse against Baron Blade, not an advanced mode.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
is a game that should be winnable more often than not. There's threats, there's challenges, there's dangers, but it should
close.
be winnable more often than not until you're quite good at the game. At this point, the game is at a place where if Paul and Matt and I are playing a 3-player game of Defenders of the Realm, if we lose, it's because we did it to ourselves, not because the game beat us.
We did a goofy thing. We Vitalia'd too hard.
But that's because this game is for teaching you how to play and how to win, not just how to play. Because we spend a lot of time in this game figuring out, these are the strategies
This is
we
the
will
order.
use.
Yeah, exactly.
It's order of operations. That's
When
what
you're
we
playing,
need to learn here.
Right. When you're playing in elite mode, the game is about, so if we don't do this in the right order, we're definitely hosed.
and that's every turn.
Its techniques
Yeah.
are going to mesh in ways that combine with
And even
the
still,
full board state.
We lost a tower. You died once.
died
There's
once.
various things. I mean, and
The
so, like,
amount of darkness that we were gonna jump if we did not kill Bree, we were probably gonna burn.
Were you guys stacked
We're
up?
halfway through this deck.
and we would be
were
at
around
least
2.
this much through it again.
Yeah.
And all of the elite modes are unique to the bosses, of
But
course.
there were also sick rolls. I mean, we should
Oh,
say
yes,
that.
exactly.
That was a statistical aberration.
Do you want to know
Yes.
why? It's because Paul never rolled a die.
But this is what
Like
so,
playing a support character where I just help people move around.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's a lightning rod type of situation because I'm famous for rolling badly. It's a part of an ad campaign. But the person with
mine
the person
fairly
with
right.
the worst
Exactly,
dice
sitting
luck
here.
is attracting it.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
what do you got, mate?
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna say, what's the average number of rounds a game?
It depends on how many mages are in the game. So really, it
Because
does.
they move everybody around.
Yeah,
But here's the thing,
and-
the number of
and do
mages in the
strange
game doesn't
things.
make the game easier or harder. It makes the game faster. In
Yeah.
that mages, you will win the game or lose the game faster because of the mages there. Because mages invite darkness into their hearts in order to do
right,
things.
yeah.
And so when
All that tricksy stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
these giant piles of darkness. So here's the thing: is like, yes, mages. Like, if we were playing a game with all martial characters and we were doing our kinds of things, you're a bit weird.
Yeah.
You're a bit weird.
Yeah,
and
for
there's
sure.
a reason for that.
Yeah.
Vitalia is the sister of
Yeah, yeah.
Dianar, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, but if we're playing with all martial characters and we're keeping it close to the vest, the game might take as a result like 5 or even 6 rounds.
Right.
But those rounds are.
But those rounds we have
less things.
control over.
Right.
Whereas a mage game, you can do in 2 or 3 rounds, but the whole time it's like, I hope we don't die
Constantly.
So, yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So we had two characters who were the kind of the more melee characters, but then 3 characters who are either mages or mage adjacent, which
Yeah.
Vitalia very much is.
Right. I was just gonna say, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you just dropped the lore bomb. So this
Yeah,
this
yeah.
character, the first enemy that we killed,
Yeah.
is her sister.
Just a minor note
And
that
I
I just thought
believe
was
you were the one that
screwed in
delivered the killing blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
I'm saying the narrative is rich.
And as we know, kinslayers are ostracized.
Vitalia.
Yeah.
Oh
so,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they have a reputation.
Yep.
Well, here, but I mean, looking over at the time,
Yeah.
it seems
We got
like-
15 minutes. We're going to do another game.
No, I was
You want to play some compile? Or?
We're not going to compile game?
but no, I mean, it seems like there might be an opportunity, like to the extent that you feel it is acceptable.
Yeah.
Now that we've sort of seen the basic structure,
Yeah.
you're talking about 10 other characters. Like any of the
Yeah.
stuff that you want to talk about characters, or, I mean, my suspicion is that these minions may have other masters.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
So
yes.
the
You have the same
additional
models.
Right. No.
Or no?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have. we
see,
have.
Maybe.
Boys.
We have other minions that are. There's other blue minions that look nothing like this. It would be gross to use those same models for those other blue minions.
I thought it would be very pragmatic.
No, why be
course it
pragmatic
would.
when you can make cool more stuff?
Yeah.
This
so-
is a game about a big box of very cool looking
Yeah,
minis.
it's old school, like that old school, like Fantasy Flight, StarCraft.
Yeah.
150 full color miniatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's additional minions in each color. There's additional bosses in each color that are their own complete new boss with
the colors are what are retained.
Yeah.
In the game, there will be 1 red, 1 green, 1 blue, and 1 tan boss,
Yeah.
and their associated minions. What are those? That depends on their setup.
Right.
And the way they operate is completely different. Additionally, with the heroes, there's a vast array of heroes, a vast roster of heroes, a panoply of heroes that are ready to defend the realm, and it's just so many different, like, you can recognize the archetype of these heroes. You have a roguish character, a rangerish
Absolutely.
character, and there are heroes that continue down those archetypes, but then there's also some stuff that's like, what is going on here? What's this? It's like, yeah, there's some weird stuff.
Yeah.
We wanted to have fun with it.
The trick is,
Especially the mages.
as much as I do want to talk about it, I also,
No.
there's some big reveals that we have
It's
for the
coming.
crowdfunding campaign.
There's a whole narrative arc for sure.
Yeah, and later this year we'll be doing a crowdfunding campaign that All of this is obtainable in a couple of these things, namely Pernicia and Cade, are very early. If we'll fund, we'll hit them sort of stretch goals. But then the stretch goals get into the weird and more arcane. And the nice thing about it is, let's say the campaign does well, but not exceedingly well, and we don't get to all the stretch goals. That's fine. That's just fodder for future expansions when we make the
Exactly
thing.
right.
So the first campaign that we're doing here this fall is about what is the best base game experience we can give you, plus what is more stuff. The elite modes that we discussed, those aren't gated behind a stretch goal. There's no gameplay material that's like, the complete game, you only have the complete game after
That's
you have
the floor model.
Right? Yeah, the floor, the everything you can get at its base is still a complete game with lots of bells and whistles, with lots of knobs and dials.
Right. But because as we discovered, like each of these weirdo little munchkins, like they're distinct in important ways. Like the skellies, where they're like nipping you.
They shoot you if you enter the space with them,
Right? And other than that, like they're relatively easy to crush.
Same with the goblins. The goblins, if you attack them and you kill them, it's no big deal. But if you don't finish them off, they counterattack and hurt you.
Exactly. But I think that, a really interesting one is these kobolds. Where the more they pile up, and then if they reach critical mass and push, well, they're in a 3-stack. So these munchkins are 5-ups. Like they're harder to hit than bosses.
Right.
And that was our
the
closest
elite mode
boost
of them.
condition.
Oh, elite. Here, let me reveal all. Elite kobold cultists increase each kobold cultist's armor by 1 for each.
And it's the exact same text. The text is the same on the front and the back. So they must be the same, and no big deal.
But when there are 3 of them,
Yeah.
there's 6. You have to get a 6 to hit them, and they're really, really
Yeah,
hard.
because their base defense
Right.
is
Their base
now
defense
3.
goes up by
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
The elite modes are minor dials because the goal of the game isn't, I turned this one dial. It's like, no, I'm gonna fine tune my experience. Here's what
Choose
I'm
how many
into. Here's
dials
what I
you
don't
turn.
like.
Find the game you
They're
wanted.
skulking.
Yeah.
is what we're hearing.
So there's some questions from the chat that are worthwhile.
Let's hit it.
Crimson Kurenai
Indeed.
asks, mentions they haven't been watching the whole stream, but are there anti-quarterback mechanics? So this game is another cooperative game like the stuff we've done.
The many you do.
Like the many that we do. And in Sentinels the Multiverse and in Spirit Island, which if you haven't played those games, I recommend them.
Very
but
good.
those are other cooperative games that we make. And with those, there's not a specific mechanic that prevents quarterbacking. It is the structure of the game. And the structure of the game is everybody has their unique hand of cards. And I might say to Paul in this game, hey Paul, could you move me from here to there? Because I know that's the thing you do. But I won't say to Paul, hey Paul, make sure you play XYZ card. Make sure you use XYZ ability. No. I'm not telling Paul what to do. I can ask Paul for help. I'd be like, hey, can you clear off any of these scourges? We are a team. So we're asking each other for help. The quarterbacking in this game would be like, hey, let me see your hand. No, you should do this. That's not existing.
We don't want that.
Right. What happens in this game is
They're not visible.
I'd be like, I know you're good at stabbing. Can you do some stabbing? I know you're good at magic. Can you do some magic?
Or can we do this in a different order? We've already seen
Well, that's
this.
the thing. Is like, it becomes like, I'm going to do this. Well, hold on.
Let's slide
but if I do this
let's
first,
orient the actions
But
to
it's-
maximize them.
So it's not about telling other people what they should do. It's about asking for help with the things that you're not good at and telling other people, hey, I've got this covered. Can someone cover this? Because I don't have it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the answer in all of our games, the cooperative games. The way that we do anti-quarterbacking is by making every character so exceedingly unique that your teammates can't tell you what to do, only what they need help with.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Which is the right way to do it.
Tyrannosaurus asks when the fundraiser is going live, and the answer is October.
Oh wow.
October what? October, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Again.
Yes. And CRW says, wait, is this a revamp of the original Defenders of the Realm? Did they nerf the Hobbit Eagle Riders? Hobbit Eagle Rider is some of the expansion material that we've talked about. Her name is Ivy. She's delightful. And did we nerf her? No, we just changed her entirely, just like everything else. This is related to the original Defenders of the Realm.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of that, that's where the bones were.
But Richard Lonnie is the designer of that game. The defender
Designer of the realm.
Yeah, the designer of the realm, that's right. Got the rights back to that game recently. And before that, he had reached out to us. He's like, hey, you guys make cooperative games, and I like the way you make cooperative games.
Oh, yeah.
We've known Richard for years. We've liked working with him on various other projects. And he's like, I want to know what Greater Than Games, what that vision, the Greater Than Games style game, like you were talking about, like what we do with games. He was like, what would you do with Defenders of the Realm? And we'd be like, give us a couple years, and here we are.
Well, I mean, let's, one hesitates to talk out of school, but I've asked you the same question.
Sure, right.
You know what I mean? Like, I have had that
Not
same.
that there's anything happening.
There isn't. I'm just saying
Legally, no.
is. I'm not surprised that someone would come to you for that. It's a really weird. I mean, there's going to be 200 people with this skill. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's a particular the cooperative game creation is very, very challenging.
Yeah.
And to make it pay off, you have to get lucky, because the cooperative game market is smaller than the entire game market. And so to have a game that is
has to
commercially
pop.
successful, you have to be lucky. But rather than sitting around and worrying about like, oh, are we going to be lucky enough for this game to work? The thing you do is you take this game and if you have to roll a 20, a natural 20 on a 20-sided die,
the
best way to do so is to roll as many 20-sided dice as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And so we
dump them out of the truck.
That's right. And so what we do when we make a cooperative game is we make it hit on so many different ways, in terms of the art, in terms of the storytelling, the narrative, the aesthetics, the mechanics, the gameplay, like every single part of it. We strive to do it in a way that someone will connect to at least one and ideally several parts of the game, so that when we put this game in front of an audience, there's people who are like, you know what, even if this part of it, I've had so many people say, I don't really like cooperative games, but boy do I like Spirit Island, or like, I'm not really into comic book games, but Sentinels the Multiverse is so good. Yeah, it's because we can get you on various different angles, and we're not trying to get you, we're trying to show you the wonderful thing that we've made that hopefully you will connect with.
I mean, Sentinels has a weird, the amount of things that can happen and the amount of like strategies and approaches, even on a single character.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even go into like the alternate stuff, the alternate versions.
All the different stuff, yeah.
The loops that are inside of, that's probably, I mean, that's where it all started, right?
Yeah.
The loops that happen inside a single Sentinels deck.
Yeah.
Essentially, is just something that you've expanded out.
Yeah, and like you were saying before, like that's our DNA as a company, is making games that have that level of depth of caring about every little part of creation. And that's the thing with Compile, to pull us back to yesterday. Compile is a competitive game, but we have that same level of like, no, every single thing about it needs to feed.
It's a competitive game today. You're not going to be able to help yourself.
No, you know it.
You're going to have to screw around with it. You're going to have to mess around. There's going to be a big AI in the middle. Listen, see, this is the second time I brought it up. It's the second time you've had a weird smile.
I don't have weird smiles. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a regular smile.
Super normal smiles.
You have incredibly weird smiles.
An important question from the chat. CRW Scribbler says Sentinels is an all-time banger game.
Yes,
There wasn't a question mark, but I know it's a question, and the answer is yes, that's true.
Totally.
I just wanted to say that out loud. That's all. No big deal.
Interesting perspective. I'd love to hear more from this guy.
What a cool point. This guy has to, I'd like to subscribe to his newsletters. No, that's thank you. Thank you very much. It's my baby. So
no, it's real good.
I
like
you.
the tactics, dude. I listen.
Oh man, you want to talk about?
I like all the ones that got away. You know what I mean?
Not every game finds its market. I still love it. I still love it. You were one of the first people to ever play Sentinel Tactics. I played it with you early in development.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sentinel Tactics and Galactic Strike Force are games that I dearly love. But just didn't ever find their market, and maybe someday.
I didn't say it out loud. I did not. I'm not trying to needle. I'm not trying to scourge anyone. but I know. Yeah. I know what the other one is.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's rough stuff.
They can't all be winners, but we do our best to make them all the best they can be and see what happens, and you never know what the future will bring.
No, it's true. It's true. You'll get another bite of that apple, I'm sure. Oh, well, hey, listen. I'm Jerry. This is the notorious EJB, Eric Benson. Paul, Chris, Matt. Defenders of the realm. Somehow even better than the last time we played it. And I'm not just saying that because we fucking crushed it. Although that did happen.
It did. We did. We killed it.
We went crazy on
And I'm
this
sure
game.
there were no consequences to our actions. It's fine.
No.
Everything's fine.
I learned my lesson that first turn when I gave you 18 cards and we went past the limit.
Quite a bit. 11
I did not touch it anymore. I left it go, but we still managed to get. If you're setting up your turn smaller, we still managed to execute demigods. You know,
the lowest rank
in heaps.
But soon.
No. Don't underscore their victory. They earned it.
Don't denigrate. But listen, what we have done. This is how I like to think of it. What we have done is we have given them a narrative arc. So they develop these elite powers, but only after getting taken to wizard school.
That's right. We did. The thing that I said earlier about we've already made these elite modes and they exist. No, that's not true.
No.
After playing with Eric and Jerry, we need to go back and write elite modes, guys.
Look. I mean,
that's actually kind of what happened last time.
That's not at all. We had already written. Okay. Anyway. Yes, that's exactly what. Sorry, that's exactly what happened last time.
Yes,
but we thought we had created some sophisticated gameplay.
But then you crushed it.
We had to go right back to the drawing board.
Oh man.
But anyway, Gathered Throng, thanks so much for rolling through. Hope to see you at PAX this weekend.
If you're going to be at PAX West, come see us.
What booth you got?
That's a great number. That's a great question. What's
a great number.
The great number. The great number.
Yeah.
We're in the
My phone is
tabletop
definitely
area.
off.
Grab the
Tabletop
PAX
area.
Nav app.
Yeah, PAX Nav app.
And
It'll
you'll
tell you
find
where
it
is.
right on there.
Yeah,
It's
a regular
incredible.
damn
We are
thing.
under Flat River Group.
Oh,
Under that?
sure.
Yeah.
That
That's
is the thing you have to find is Flat River
Yeah,
Group.
but roll through, check out, compile.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got that in the mix, but get there fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we
selling
have-
and we're selling out.
We have compile. We'll have it for sale. It will run out. If not Friday, then Saturday. But it might run out Friday.
Worst case scenario, get a demo of it.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be running compile all week in the booth. We will not be running this game this show, but if you're going to be at PAX Unplugged, which of course you're going to,
as you
of course
should.
you're going
As
to.
you should.
If you like this kind of game, PAX Unplugged is the place to be.
That's your show.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's the best show for playing games.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a really, really special
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
But hey, until next time, we'll see you.